Traveling with Bruce. Welcome to Friday. What day is it? It's Friday, May the 14th, 2020. And thanks for popping in to see me today. Hope you're not too busy. Hope you're not too bored at home. I can tell you right now, this is not going to be a 5-minute show. If you think I'm going to cram in everything I have to cram in 5 minutes and let you go, it's not happening. I'm going to be here for a while today. I got nothing better to do. Can't go on a cruise, so I might as well talk about cruising. And I got some trivia today too. So we're doing the trivia show today. Cruise news and trivia all at the same time. I hope you're doing all right, folks. I hope you're going to be okay for the weekend coming up. I know in Canada it's a long weekend. And I can tell you that everyone, so many people in Canada are antsy about not being able to go to their cottages or going camping or visiting friends. Most provinces in this country are telling us, don't leave your house. And that's pretty tough because up here in Canada, we're kind of winter locked in, and we've been cabin fever, itching to get out and enjoy. They are saying to us, though, yes, you can go out of your house and take a walk in your neighborhood, go for a bike ride, obviously, but social distance, please keep that in mind. And the bars are not open and the nightclubs aren't open. And not that I go clubbing anyway, I'm not a clubbing kind of guy, but everything is still on lockdown for practically all of Canada at this point because we are trying to defeat this virus once and for all the first time. We don't want to have to do this a second time. So good news. I just did hear today that I guess the government of Canada announced an extension to the assistance program to Canadians. For those of you in the U.S. who don't know, up here in Canada, the minute this thing hit and the lockdowns began, the federal government just immediately announced a 4-month extension for unemployment benefits, an immediate 4-month program to give every Canadian $2,000 a month for 4 months in a row. You had to have certain parameters. You had to be an adult. You had to have been working last year and whatever the deal. But it covered a lot of people. And with the unemployment and this $2,000 a month thing, and then with senior assistance and so on, huge percentage of Canadians are covered for basics. And they just extended that by 3 months today, just like that. Just the Prime Minister goes in front of the microphone, gets in front of the camera, and announces it. That's it. There's no Senate hearings. There's no Congress. There's no president that has to sign anything. There's no veto. It's just done, over, finished. All the way to September, you're covered. You got bills. You got mortgage payments. You got groceries you need. You're covered. You're covered. You're covered. Finito. End of story. Let's finish this virus off and look after people rather than make people go out and work when they're unsafe to do so. That's how we do it up here on the Great White North. I don't know how you guys are doing it, but that's what's happening up here. I hope it works for everybody everywhere else. Welcome to the show. Nice to have you here. I've got a bit of cruise news for you today that I'll share with you, and I've got some trivia questions all lined up and ready to go. I see folks are piling in here. We're up to 75 now who are watching me. I expect that number to continue coming in. Thank you for those of you giving me thumbs ups for these live shows. I appreciate it. Those of you who don't know, I love talking about cruise ships on my YouTube channel called Traveling with Bruce, but I have to tell you, in the last week, I've had all kinds of technical issues with my channel. Unfortunately, I am not able at this time to upload my regular videos. I can produce and make a video, but I can't get it from one part of my computer to the other part of the computer where the YouTube channel is. And I'm in discussions with Google and YouTube and help centers and who knows what. And so far, no solution. However, I am able to talk to you on my live broadcast here because I'm using StreamYard, which is what you're watching me on right now. And StreamYard can link into my YouTube channel and I can broadcast to the world live as many times and as long as I want. And so all this week, you've probably noticed Bruce hasn't done a video, but he's done all these live shows. That's why you see me live, usually on a daily basis. Yesterday, I went live twice with updates and news and everything else. Isn't that crazy? Just unbelievable. Anyway, there you go. That's what's been happening here on my YouTube channel. My views are way down because the analytics are different for live shows than they are for recorded shows. I'll do a recorded show, and in the first 24 hours, it might do 5, 10, 15,000 views just as a standard thing because I have 54,000 subscribers. But live shows are sort of a live analytical thing, and then they have a residual spillover later. And so, I get off the air after an hour, hour and a half, however long I talk and yap away. Might have a couple thousand views already in the bag, but it's the next 2 or 3 days that we get to this 5,000-6,000 range, but that's about it. I don't get 20,000-25,000 views on a rerun of a live show. It's just not the same. So anyway, there you have it. Welcome to those of you who are here with me now. It's wonderful to have you here. I appreciate that. Also, those of you who are watching me on this show, rerunning the show, thank you. And thank you, all of you out there who are supporting TWB any way you can. Thank you, those of you who are giving me who are subscribing to TWB. I appreciate it. Thank you. Also, the thumbs ups. Thank you for these. These are great. These really make a difference. They make a huge difference for my channel. Also, those of you who are following me on Facebook. Fantastic. And on Instagram, Jennifer is handling the Instagram account here. Let's see if I can get this right. Yeah, there we are. Whatever. Yeah, Instagram. Thank you for that too, guys. And then some of you are popping over to my RedBubble store, which is tremendous. You'll find the links down below here, just down below. You can pick up some items on RedBubble to support my channel, like these face masks we have now, COVID face masks with TWB logos on them. Pretty cool stuff. I love it. Thank you very much. We just had an order come in this morning. Someone just made an order in the last hour. I noticed. Got an email alert. Bruce, somebody ordered a COVID face mask and a pair of socks, because we have socks. We have TWB socks with 35 different logos available on these socks. Pick the favorite logo you like and just knock yourself out and pick up some socks. What can I tell you? What else is I going to say? It's just been a crazy time. Here's an image I used on a video last week showing cruise ships from a satellite kind of image or a very high plane image, showing them in the oceans, gathering about. This issue right here, this photo, are ships that have been that are Carnival ships that were gathered about 2 weeks ago in the Bahamas. And there are some tenders traveling between some of these ships, and there are crew members on board these tenders, and they're being ferried from one ship to another, depending on the nationality, where they're from, because some of those ships were headed to the Philippines, some were headed to Indonesia, some were headed to South America, some were going to Europe, get these folks home. So this morning I read a story, and it's the first story I'm going to tell you about, the first information on the day. It's the story about a typhoon hitting the Philippines. Man, oh man. Earlier this week, I posted a photo of the Philippines. And if you look at this photo right here, actually, maybe I'll show you this photo first. There you go. This is an image. This is an image from Cruise Mapper. You'll note, hopefully you can note that on the upper right-hand area is where Manila is, right where that blue anchor logo thing is. That's the city of Manila, and there's the harbor there, but there isn't a single ship inside the harbor right now. There's virtually nobody in there. All those triangles, all those little ships you see, they're out at sea right now. They've all moved offshore from about 10 to 50 miles each to stay out of the way of the anticipated path of the typhoon. The typhoon is going to, in effect, be to the right-hand side of Manila. Well, this image you see here, it's going to be tracking north from the bottom of the screen all the way up, and it's going to be heading north. And I don't know how far it'll go from there, but these ships are, what they do is they just easily move themselves out of the way. Like this ship here, you'll see this image here of the MS Eurodam. There's the track of the ship in the last 24, 48 hours. It was in the middle of the harbor there in Manila. It came out to sea, and it's just been sort of going north and south a little bit while it's figuring out where it's going to park itself. And these ships are ready and able to move at 25 miles an hour anytime they need to avoid a typhoon, or what we refer to up here as a hurricane in North America. And they've all moved off. Now, there've got to be 20,000, at least 20,000 Filipino crew members waiting to get off of these ships onto land to get home to their families. The problem is, and the reality is, that when they get on to the shore, they have to go into a 2-week quarantine. It's not bad enough that they've been on the ships for months, and 90 whatever percent of them have no symptoms. They're completely healthy. They have no issues. But the Filipino government wants everyone quarantined that comes into their country for 2 weeks. So that's why 20,000 of them are sitting on board these ships. They don't have room for 20,000 crew members at a moment's notice to just be put into quarantine. So right now, with the typhoon going through over the next couple of days, out to sea they go. Then they'll bring the ships back in, and one at a time. What's happening is the Coast Guard for the Philippines brings medical professionals with them on each ship, one at a time, and they test every single person for the virus to make sure that they're not an issue. And they still have to go to quarantine. That doesn't give them a get out of jail free card. You still go to 2 weeks quarantine. If you're testing positive, though, for a fever and the other symptoms that they're looking for, you're going into a hospital. And so that's what has to happen with all of those ships. So let me take a look one more time. Let me show you one more time. Look at them all over here. You see all of those ships. The I believe in red would be Carnival brand. Green, I believe, would be Royal Caribbean brand. I could be wrong. I might be mistaken, but sorry, the Eurodam is in yellow. So it looks like, yellow is Holland America. Red might be Carnival. But anyway, look at them all. These are all, 2,000 to 4,000 passenger ships, each one. Just massive. And they're all waiting to go into the Philippines to drop off their crew members and get them home. Unbelievable. So that's the first story of the day. Typhoon in the Philippines, as if they're not having enough fun as it is to get crew back. Unbelievable. Thank you for being here today, everybody. I see 123 of you now. You're coming in. Beautiful. Folks are finding me and are coming around. It's beautiful. We're going to have trivia a little later today as well, and I'm looking forward to that. I got a bunch of trivia questions for you. Hopefully you'll stick around and enjoy those too. All right, story number 2 today in the cruise world. What's going on? MSC. People have been asking me, what's going on with MSC, Bruce? You talk about Carnival all the time, and you talk about Royal Caribbean, but you don't say anything about MSC. And by the way, cheers. Just in case you thought I forgot. Cheers, everybody. It's Friday. Thank you for Friday. My caffeine-free Diet Coke on the go here. MSC, the reason you don't hear much about MSC is that they're a private company. They're based in Switzerland. They don't have to do public press releases, not about their internals. They really don't have to say anything. They don't have to release financials. They don't have to if they don't want to. But today they did make an announcement because they are a large employer, or fairly large employer in the state of Florida. And so they made an announcement today saying that 128 employees of MSC have been furloughed or laid off. And this includes 55 cruise consultants, which means, those PVP people we're talking about, personal, what do they call those again? PVPs? Personal something people. Booking consultants, I suppose. Anyway, they've laid off 128 employees from MSC because they got to cut costs as well. They're not selling any cruises for this year, 2020. They may not be selling any for 2021. We don't know yet. Waiting for CDC rulings on the future of cruising in the U.S. So at the moment, cutbacks continue, and there is no stopping that. Story number 3, more cutbacks. This is Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean has confirmed today the announcement they made last week and a half ago, where they were talking about 28% or something like that, 28% of their U.S. workforce being let go, furloughed, laid off, that kind of thing. Today, they released the figure, 521 people are being let go, basically out of head office in Miami. This is just the Miami office. 521 layoffs, furloughs, combination of the two. The hope they have, of course, is in the not too distant future they'll be able to bring back a number of these people and extend their employment. Offer them employment again to help book these massive ships that you see right here. The Harmony of the Seas is one of them. They want to get these people back as soon as possible. And of course, they want to take delivery of the Oasis, the Odyssey of the Seas, and get crews set for that ship, and then get cruises set for that ship. And of course, they need personnel to help manage the affairs over here at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. This place still requires money every day to keep it up and running and keep it in top shape, top condition. So all of these cabanas are all, probably wrapped up right now in plastic, or all those chairs you see there are probably all being stored so that the ants won't get them and the flies won't get them and the birds won't get them, and you name it. It's constant maintenance, never ending maintenance, every second of every day. And that's what has to be done with these spots. Anyway, 521 employees out of head office today let go. That's at least a quarter of the staff. I believe the remainder of the staff are on reduced work schedules, and also are on reduced pay. I had read something about Royal Caribbean cutting the pay of employees by 20%, but also only having them work 4 out of 5 days. I know that was being done at Norwegian earlier in the initial round of cutbacks, and now the cutbacks get more and more serious with respect to the deeper the cut, the more people that are getting let go, including folks from senior management. Higher management people are now being let go, and so there's some serious contracts that are now going by the way of the dodo bird, and unfortunately layoffs are going at every level, from almost the very top all the way down. It's really something. Last piece of news is all about an outfit called the TUI Group. TUI. Those of you who are watching me from the UK, from Europe, you know who I'm talking about here. TUI Group is a huge booking company. They own an airline with 150 airplanes. They own and operate 400 hotels. They also own and operate the Mein Schiff cruise ships for TUI, along with Marella cruise ships and the TUI River Cruises. I think they have 18 ships that they control in total, mainly for European clients. They've announced there'll be layoffs of up to 8,000 employees for the organization across all their brands. 8,000 more workers facing uncertain economic future, unfortunately. Hopefully it won't be too long and they'll be able to turn it around and get people back. But I got to tell you, folks, the spillover effect of this virus, the initial shock of it is one thing, and those of us who are cooped up in our homes, those of us who can work from inside our homes, thankfully, we've got a bit of a reprieve, but there are a lot of folks who cannot work from inside their homes, and we're hoping to get back to their jobs. And more and more of these outfits are admitting, even in Europe, they're going, despite the fact that we might be over the first wave of this pandemic, we're certainly not going back to normal anytime soon. There will be no vacations within Europe and between North America and Europe. There'll be none of that this summer. Don't expect to be able to fly to Rome and spend 2 weeks in Rome for a holiday and then come back. It's just not happening. TUI knows it. Their flights are virtually all grounded. Their planes are all grounded. Their hotels are barely running. And so the layoffs are just everywhere, marketing and management and promotions and you name it. And so that's the news I have today from the cruise business. It's all just bad. I mean, I've been reading comments. I always read my comments when I get them, of course, from my channel. And every day, every hour of every day, I get comments from people who are commenting on any video I've made in the last year or two. I have over 1,100 videos now on my channel, and I've been reading a couple comments the last couple of days about, "You're such a downer, Bruce. All you're doing is telling us bad news, man. Like it's so depressing." I go, "Yeah, I know. It's not like I live for this. But I had one person say to me, I'm unsubscribing from you because all you do is give us bad news. I'm just going, well, if you don't want to hear it, that's one way to not hear it. Just take me out of your life and be done with me, I suppose. But if you don't know what's going on all of a sudden, don't blame me. You stop listening to me. What can I say? It's not like I'm the be all end all, but I do the best I can. But unfortunately, the news these days is depressing. How's that? It's just depressing. And but I think you deserve to know what's going on, at least from where I sit. I'll show you and tell you what's happening. I know the cruise line management people and the PR people, they are desperate to get good news out there. They really want the world to think positively and have warm, fuzzy feelings about the cruise lines. But hey, you can't fly to a city where there are cruise ships. When you get there, you're going to have a tough time renting a car. When if you get somehow, you take a cab, I guess, you get to a hotel, it may or may not be open. Go to a restaurant, might or might not be running. Go to the cruise port. There's no cruise ship waiting to take you anywhere. They're out there. You can see them from the shore in some cases, but they're not in business. And this is not my doing. I didn't do that. I'm just telling you that's what the situation is. And yeah, I agree. That is depressing news. It really is. But I didn't create the situation. Anyway, there you go. Just want to say hi to a few folks and let's get into some trivia here. I've got Rob Slevin here. I've got Tim Bowman here. Kirk Brunson is in the house. I'm so glad Kirk is home from the hospital in New York. Stephanie Dory is here. These are Kirk, Rob, and Stephanie are all sponsor members of my channel. Wonderful. Nice to have you here. JRS is here. Buddy, how you doing today? Nice to have you here. Carol Fassett is here and Wu is here. Kelly Haston, another sponsor member, has arrived. How you doing, Kelly? Stephanie Dory, fantastic. She's saying they would not do $2,000 a month in the United States. They're voting for one more $1,200 check again. The U.S. government is killing us. Yeah, folks. The most powerful country in the world theoretically could issue a check every month to every American for $1,000 a month for a year. Wouldn't make much of a dent in the overall deficit of the country, but politically, absolutely impossible to pull that one off. That's called socialism, and you can't have that. You're better off having people starve than survive, because that way it's not socialism. Okay, whatever works, whatever flips your boat, go for it. Carol, Kirk, how are you feeling? Carol wants to know. Kathleen is saying, hi, Bruce from sunny Arizona. Can't wait for our repositioning cruise in October, Quebec City to Fort Lauderdale. Well, I hope for all the best, Kathleen, but I fear the worst. I hope, but I fear that it's not going to happen. Klaus, hi, Bruce. Greetings from Denmark. Klaus, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining me from way over there. I would imagine that it's about 8 or 9 in the evening your time, so it's reasonable. So I'm glad you could make it. Tony Ecker, hi, Bruce from Texas. Hi there, Tony. Clifford is saying, hey, Bruce, how you doing? Throwing me some thumbs up. So Rob Slevin is here, giving us some nice emojis. Roy, hi, Bruce from Peterborough, Ontario. Welcome from beautiful Peterborough, Roy. Nice to have you here today. I grew up in Ontario. I was born in Ontario, so know the province fairly well. Grew up a number of years in Kitchener, Waterloo, Ontario, the Twin Cities. Went to college in Toronto. Penny Wood, I miss cruises. I hear you there. Clifford is telling me, Bruce, it's 75 in Chicago today. Tell you right now, I always say it whenever someone from Chicago shows up on one of my telecasts. I love to give a special shout out to everyone in the Chicago area. I got a bunch of you folks watching me over there. Love Chicago and love the attitude of the folks from beautiful Chicago. Welcome. Stephanie, JRS, not yet. We'll try this weekend. Things are hectic here in Houston. I'm not sure what she's talking about. They're doing a private conversation. It's all good with me. Tom Henry is in the house. Rob Slevin is saying 76 in Lexington. We're going to try soft opening of restaurants next Friday. Tom Henry, hey there, TWB family. Hey, Tom, buddy. How you doing, man? Michelle and Diane, hi from New Jersey. We enjoy your show. Thank you, guys. I got to say also, I when you are a YouTuber, all right, just so you know, if any of you are ever thinking of becoming a YouTuber, you better learn something right away, real quick, like within minutes of being a YouTuber, and that is you can't satisfy everybody ever. No matter what you do, you can't make everybody happy. And I get comments, like I say, on my channel, and I'll grab my iPhone and I'll scroll through the comments. And sometimes I'll take a 10, 20, 30-minute time break where I'll just go through comments and comments and comments. And you'll read one that just says exactly what Michelle or Michael and Diane are saying. Michael and Diane. Hi, Michael and Diane. Sorry, I said Michelle. Michael and Diane from New Jersey will say, enjoy your show. The next comment, you're a bum. The next comment, I love the way you present your information on your shows. Next comment, you talk too much. The next comment, it just goes back and forth and back and forth. And you just got to go somewhere in the middle is where this is going. And you just got to shut up and keep going. You just got to take it and you got to not let it get to you. I have a good buddy of mine who just cannot believe the comments that I get. And he says, I don't know how you just don't feel depressed all the time. I said, well, you just can't let it get to you. JRS, Stephanie, Bruce thinks there may be no more cruising until 2022. So I will call Jason next week and let you know what he says next Friday. There you go. There's some conversation going back and forth. Barb B, greetings from Aldergrove, British Columbia. Barb, how are you? Where is Aldergrove, British Columbia? Anyway, I can't place it in my mind. Are you in the Kelowna area? Are you in the Vernon area? Are you in Vancouver on the coast anywhere? Are you on the island in Vancouver? Let me know, Barb, if you're still here. If you're not bored of me, let me know where you're watching. Where are you watching me from in British Columbia? Andrew Cabot. Hey, hi, Bruce. Hey, Andrew. How you doing? Sylvan Forest is here, another sponsor member. Oh, my God, all those ships in the Typhoon's path. I wish I was there. There's a guy who likes rough weather. Jiminy, Canada is covered all summer. No free lunch. Somebody will pay sometime. Yes, that's true. It'll add to our deficit, and we'll pay higher taxes, but we'll do it. But we won't give our billionaires the break and make the poor pay. We'll just spread it around and we'll all pay it. But that's socialism, isn't it? You don't want to hear about that. That's evil. Roy, how about the tropical storm in Grand Bahama? I heard about that. Heard that there's a storm system in Grand Bahama. Nothing deadly yet, but yeah, it can kind of happen. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Nicholas, hi Bruce, thanks for the great content. Thank you, Nicholas. Scott Weber, hi everybody. Just got here. Welcome, sir. Kirk Brunson, Carol, I'm getting a bit better every day. JRS is saying, Bruce, you got 34 thumbs up. That's a few minutes ago. Random person in the crowd saying, hey. I'm going, hey. Sylvan Forrest saying, we are feeling the outer bands generated by that storm in the Bahamas. Slight drizzle, a bit of a wind, and but I'm smoking a cigar. Right on. It's not that interfering, and not total interference. Carol, Kirk, good to hear. Still praying for you. You getting better. That is good stuff. Stefan, neither found you again live. I'm from Switzerland. Right on. Thank you, Stefan, for following me and watching me live. I have someone from Denmark following today, Switzerland following me today. I tell you, it's awesome. Tim Bowman, personal cruise consultant. There you go, personal cruise consultant. Kirk Brunson, 82 degrees in New York City. Man, that is awesome. JRS Vacation Planners. That's right. PVP, Personal Vacation Planners. PVP, Personal Vacation Planners. That's what that means. Okay, I'm working on it. I'll try to remember. Debbie Manuel, hello, people. Hola. Hope everyone is doing well. Only here for a few minutes, waiting for our flyover of T-38s honoring hospital workers in 15 minutes. So excited, man. That sounds great. I know that in Canada, the Snowbirds, which is our version of the Blue Angels that you have in the U.S., they've been making a cross-Canada tour, and they were yesterday in the prairies over Saskatchewan. They're in northern Alberta today, they say. So I doubt they'll be in southern British Columbia where I am. Something tells me they're going to go from there to over Calgary, that's southern Alberta, and then they'll likely head over to Kelowna, and then that'll skip over us, and then they'll head right over to Vancouver and Victoria. Something tells me that's going to happen. Personal Vacation Planner. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, everybody. There's Sylvan, Personal Vacation Planner. Bruce. Michael Keys, just watching your show make me feel so happy knowing one day our job will start back on ships. Michael, I'm hoping all for the best for you guys. If you're an employee of a cruise line, I really hope things come around. Man, it's been a rough 3 months now. Hope you're feeling better. Kirk from Rob. Stephanie, JRS, thanks a bunch. I'll be waiting. Who else is here? Travels with Angie. Angie Pangie, is that how we say that? Hi all, how you doing there? Travels with Angie Pangie. AP is in the house. Viking Sniper, is it true Carnival is selling the Mardi Gras for scrap? I think we have a troll. I think that qualifies as a troll. I think that we might have a troll. I'll keep an eye on Viking Sniper. That's not a very nice comment. JRS, Bruce calls me buddy and dude. I don't know how to tell him that I'm an old lady. Dudette. I'm sorry, JRS. When I see JRS, it just doesn't give off an effeminate vibe, But okay, my dear darling, how are you? I'm in such trouble. Kirk Brunson, Rob, it's weird because I'll start out feeling bad. It gets better throughout the day, exhausted all day. Never know when I'm feeling worse. You hang in there, buddy. Learning lessons. Hello, Bruce from New York City. Healthcare worker working from home. Want to cruise to relax with learning lessons. Welcome to our show here. Welcome to my little channel, Traveling with Bruce, and our gang of cruise addicts. We're all dying to get on a cruise ship. We really would love to be cruising again, but we know we can't do that for now. We're so grateful to those of you out there for yourself and all of your fellow healthcare worker pals. Man, without you guys, I don't know where we'd be. It's unbelievable. Travels with Angie Pangie, laughing out loud, JRS. See, I'm in big trouble, JRS. I'm in big trouble. Sylvan, Carnival owns many a clunker that could be sold for scrap. Don't believe they're scrapping ships. There you go. Fake news, probably. Michael Keys, thank you. I work for TUI, and I'm so sad, but there you go. Yeah, TUI, man, they are doing the major cutbacks. It's too bad. Donna is here. Hi, Donna. Jairus, I haven't met you, but I also thought you were a guy. Sorry, I already made up the first name for you. Now I have to change Jerry to Jerry. Well, JRS is so kind to me. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for Bruce, because JRS constantly tells me how many thumbs ups I'm getting, and I do appreciate it. It's Jan. It is Jan at JRS. Thank you, Jan. Travels with Angie. Done, Jan. Done. Sylvan. JRS, you're no lady, and I'm a polar bear. Bruce knows about me. MJD 1949. Do you really? You do really well from Creston, BC. Victoria, BC. Here. Welcome from beautiful Victoria, British Columbia. Yeah, here in little old Crestonia, where I am. 3 miles north of the U.S. border. We're surrounded by orchards, and they're all blooming now. The cherries and the peaches and the apples and the pears, it's happening. And we have decent weather these days, finally. But yeah, I'm doing okay from Creston, although I do miss the luxury of hopping into the car with Jennifer and in 5 or 8 minutes from the house, being at the U.S. border and in the USA, heading for Coeur d'Alene to our local Costco, 2 hours, 20 minutes from our house. I do miss the opportunity to go there. Everything is locked down, as you know, in Victoria, too. Jose Lopez Mazo, great updates as always, but you forgot to mention that TURY also announced yesterday they're planning to start short cruises by August. TURY. I have no idea who that is. But you can let me know. Donna, hi Jan. My first name is really Donna. I picked the last name because I love Manitou Springs in Colorado, lovely place. And Jan is saying not a very inventive handle, but the flower is a water lily from Pond in Bermuda, and it's beautiful. Right on, Jan. Stephanie A. Dory. I want to hear all of it. We need to know. There you go. Thank you, and I'll do the best I can. Gary, hello TWB. 2 cruises canceled so far. Hopefully the Christmas cruise goes to Caribbean. Not holding my breath. Yeah, we have a group cruise for this channel, December 6th to 13th on the Harmony of the Seas booked. We don't know. I have not heard that it's been canceled yet. I don't know what the CDC is going to do. We'll play it by ear, and our next cruise is tentatively scheduled February 2021 on the Odyssey of the Seas, but that could be also delayed, canceled, and everything else. Alan Altman is saying testing. Sean, I need a cruise. Sean, boy, are you nailing the sentiment on this channel? Peter Heckema, hi Bruce. Hey Peter, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Sylvan Forrest, who doesn't need a cruise? David, hey Bruce. Keith, I'm here. JRS Jan is saying, Donna, that is one state I have missed, but I've seen beautiful pictures. Colorado. MJD, we've canceled Australia to New Zealand cruise for January 2021. Concerned about the medical questionnaire specifying diabetes causes. It's a no-go. It's too bad, too. It's really sad. JRS saying, Bruce, as of about 12 minutes ago, you had 51 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for giving me thumbs ups. Hopefully, we have more than that now. Cindy Whitehair, hi there, TWB family. Donna, has anyone else received refunds from Royal Caribbean? I don't understand how I have paid for cruise excursions, and internet, yet I received back multiple credits. I have to add different amounts to total up. Yeah, I can't. I can't figure that out, Donna. If you had a travel agent, it would make it a lot easier. I would think let the travel agent handle it. You want a travel agent that knows their stuff, Amber Travel. But I think with your pre-bookings, you're on your own right now. But Amber going forward is who you may want to use for your next cruise. That feels good. 67 thumbs ups. Jan just told me. We're up to 67 total thumbs ups with 159 people watching right now. Thank you, everybody. I'm getting ready for trivia here in a little while, and I'm glad you folks are piling in for a little visit to say hi on a Friday afternoon here with TWB, Traveling with Bruce. I do appreciate that. Who's this? Eddie saying, hi, Bruce. I hope you're doing good today. Talk to you later. This is Daddy from Florida. Eddie, how you doing, buddy? Doing well. I hope you're doing well. One last thing about the message that Donna sent me. If any of you folks out there have a cruise credit and you're dreading the thought of calling the cruise lines to go through it all or booking another cruise, you can use a cruise credit and call Amber Travel, which is the official travel agency of TWB. The link is down below. You'll find the number down there. You can give them a call. They'll look up your credit for you because they're into the system for any of the cruise lines. And then they can help you book your next cruise if that's what you'd like to do. Further out, they can give you your options, tell you what your cruise credit is worth, what it applies to, and whatever else. Dave Spadoni. Hey, Bruce from Florida. Dave, how you doing, buddy? Jake, afternoon all. Welcome, Jake. I am in you out. I am in you out. I from Virginia. IY is here, and it's 85 degrees in Virginia. Thank you, IY, for that. Scott Weber, nice, sunny, 74 degrees on the Pacific coast in Palos Verdes. Gas is $2.59 a gallon. Today, I think we're going to reach about 67, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. We might hit 70 tomorrow, day after. Mainly sunny here today, although we thought we were going to get rain earlier this week. It said we would get rain, but maybe a later shower today. Ben H. Trent, hello, Bruce from Seattle. I will board the Norwegian Joy tomorrow and back at home in Broadlands. The HOA is targeting us. I don't know how you're going to board the Norwegian Joy tomorrow unless you're the captain of the ship, perhaps, or senior manager. I'm not sure how that works, Ben. I'm a bit confused by your message. Multi Deadeye. Howdy, TWB guys. How you doing, Multi Deadeye? Wanda Seward is here. Hi, Bruce from California. Wanda, welcome from beautiful California. I love that state. JRS, Jan just updated me, and I missed the message. Here it is. Near Chilliwack, question mark. That was the question for the individual I gave earlier. Was where were you located in BC? Dylan the Cruiser is here. Bruce, just my 2 cents. Please do not push your negative opinions on all your viewers. Far too much negativity. I will be cruising in August 2020, and people need to stop the negativity. Unsubscribe. That's exactly the quote I was talking about that I was reading earlier today. I hate to be a downer, but you're not going anywhere August 2020. Sorry, that sounds a little negative. But maybe to some folks, that's realistic. I don't think you're cruising. Stephanie, Bruce, we have a major storm coming. 90% heavy rain and wind tomorrow. Expecting major flooding in Houston. That means Galveston again getting flooding. Oh, my goodness. Stay careful. Stay safe out there. Dylan, more like realism. There you go, Dylan. Wake up to reality, buddy. Cindy, I had to mute you for a minute. I have to make a call. Oh, that's fine, Cindy. I don't even know why you have to tell me that. But do what you got to do. Don Lawrence, hello from Fort Worth. Welcome, Don Lawrence from Fort Worth. Cindy, Debbie Manuel, we had ours last week. The Hill Air Force Base is just up the road from us. It rattled the windows. Yeah, I get. Oh, yeah. Did anyone feel the earthquake? Jennifer wants to know. California, Nevada area. Did anybody have that? Travels with Angie Pangie. Yes, that's right, she says. Jeannie, hi, Bruce from Tennessee. Hi, Jeannie from Tennessee. Welcome. Hello from New Jersey. I'm cruising in August. If Port Liberty is closed, will they reposition to another port that is drivable, such as Baltimore? Sylvia, I don't think you're going to be cruising in August. Personal opinion. I hate to be a downer. I know. People hate it when I'm such a downer. But if they're closing your port because there's no cruising under CDC rules, there won't be a cruise going out of Baltimore either. There's no way, because you got to think about this. If you're on a ship that was going to have 3,500 passengers leaving the Port Liberty, and then they shift everything over to Baltimore, you're talking about airplane arrivals. All the logistics are just unbelievably expensive to pull off. And if you don't give enough notice to people, they can't change flights. They will get penalized for flight changes, which means the airline will pay. It's just not going to happen. If it's not happening out of Port Liberty, it's not happening, period. I hate to be such a downer. Viking Sniper, laugh out loud. It was a joke. Laugh out loud Carnivals, depending on Mardi Gras for lots of sales. Oh, Viking Sniper, you're so funny. But I'm still watching you. I'm still watching. Norm Schwartz, hello from Fort Myers, Florida. I miss cruising. Norm, welcome from Fort Myers, Florida. You could be in worse places. Way to go, buddy. Vishwa Sugu Blind. Okay. Hey, Bruce, I have about 300 shares of Carnival, 230 shares at 35 a share, and 70 shares at 22 a share. I'm 23 years old and plan to hold my shares for at least 12 years. Your opinion, thanks. Well, I would hang on to those shares for a while. If you can, I'd hang on to them. Utilize your share ownership for future cruise credits when the time comes, because as a shareholder, you'll get cabin credits every time you take a cruise. You just let your travel agent know who can get to the cruise line for you. But long term, you can hang around and just tuck those shares away and wait it out. They've got enough dough now to last for quite some time. They're hoping to outrun the pandemic. They have global operations. You don't need only Miami to open to survive. They can survive out of Southampton. They can survive out of ports around the world. So if there's a lot of cruising happening in Asia before North America, Carnival brands will be in Asia. They'll be making money there to help offset losses elsewhere. So I just stick around. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Jan is saying 61 thumbs ups 12 minutes ago. Fantastic, guys. Keep them coming. Rob 7, I was so confused about the JRS, as those are my initials too. Kelly Moore, howdy, from Arkansas, or as I like to sometimes call it, Arkansas. Love you, Bruce. I have never wanted to go on a cruise so bad since now I can. There, yes, I know, Kelly. I hear you there. I keep thinking about the last time I got off a cruise ship, and I had no idea at the time that this might be it for quite some time. I had no thought of that, but yes. When you can't have it, you kind of really miss it, don't you? It's kind of like going on a diet and being allowed to have ice cream. You kind of start missing ice cream, don't you? Man, I hope cruising comes back soon too. Kelly, the Blue Angels fly over my house every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right on. JRS, Jan saying, Bruce, 67 thumbs up. You get 6 more. Fantastic. This is great. Cindy Whitehair, Kelly, when we lived in Germany, our apartment was under one of the training runs. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Those afterburners kick in. Look out. Tim Blakely, is there a published list of cruises actually sailing on August the 1st? Is there actually a list somewhere? Well, I would say the one way you could probably see some kind of a list, if you go to vacationstogo.com, I guess, go to their website, sign in, and it's free to join up there, and then you can do a search for cruises for August, and it'll show you every cruise line and where they're headed, that type of thing. Maybe do something like August 1st to August 31st, and show me every cruise available. That you can do that on that website, and then they'll show you the tentative list. But I don't know how accurate it'll be. I have no idea about accuracy on this. Debbie Manuel, flyover was awesome. Now back to the chat. Right on, Debbie. You got your flyover in. Ninok, yes, Amber and Travel really helped me out. They are great. Thank you for that comment. I'm sure they appreciate it. I think they do excellent work as well. Let's see here. Where are we? Okay, Peter Heckema is commenting. Heard on one of the other cruise channels that everyone over 65 will go through extensive screening before boarding. Don't know how true it is. It's 89 degrees and beautiful in Tarpon Springs today, near that would be near Tampa, Florida. Peter, thank you for that. Yeah, I really don't know either just how this is going to go. I will say though that if the CDC demands it, well then that's one thing. But if the CDC doesn't demand it, but certain cruise lines demand certain procedures and others are more lackadaisical about it, now it's to each his own. You have to decide, yourself. Do you want to go on a cruise line that's going to be really picky about your health, or a cruise line like before that figured if you can walk on board, enjoy yourself, or if you can be wheeled on board, enjoy yourself? I don't know. Ben, Bruce, I was kidding when I said I drove my Tesla to Seattle. I drove my $160,000 motorhome so I don't have to stay in crappy hotels and motels. Are you kidding again? I'm wondering. I got a big ass RV too, but it's in my imagination right now. Tom Henry. Oh, we have a Jake. What are you wearing, Jake? Jan, Peter, I would like to see them try. They know which side their bread is buttered on as far as these notes are concerned for medical notes. Emily Archer, an ice cream truck just arrived in the neighborhood here in New Rochelle. Social distancing? Oh, yes. Oh, man. Sylvan, 76 degrees in Delray Beach. Cindy Whitehair, man, warmer than us, Bruce, only 63 in Utah. Unbelievable. But you've got in and outs in Utah. We don't have in and outs. So you got me there. You got me on that one. Emily, 86 degrees and humid and hot. New York, thunderstorms later this evening. That's what happens. Stacy Baker, I appreciate the honesty. Keep it up, Bruce. Thank you, Stacy. Ben, Norwegian is cruising with Norwegian Joy. I don't think so. Dylan, Bruce, NCL has not canceled my sailing, and do not expect them to shut down the on-course program in August, as it is the newest ship. We will be cruising in 2020. Well, Dylan, I hope for the best for you. I really do. I hope it happens. I really do. But everything I am watching and everything I'm hearing, everything I'm seeing and reading, there have already been cruise lines canceling out to November already. Other cruise lines have canceled for the remainder of the year. I don't know where you're sailing in and out of, but if that port isn't open, you're done for. And where that ship is going, those countries, if they're on quarantine for new arrivals, you're not going anywhere. I don't know. Look, I hope it happens. I want it to happen. Tom Henry, Bruce, my Royal Caribbean boarding paperwork arrived today for July the 3rd. Oh, good luck with that one. Michael and Diane, Bruce, you called it. You don't make this stuff up. We still enjoy your show. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate that. I know a vast majority of you, a high majority of my viewers, actually, just so you folks understand my channel, I would say about 3/4 of all the views of my videos and whatever I do are from non-subscribers. 1/4 are from subscribers. Comments, I only get comments from about 1% of views, if that. So if I get 20,000 views in a day, I might get 200 comments in a day. So it is extremely small. And of the 200, there are probably 25 people that comment a lot. So you break it down even more, and maybe there's only 150 people commenting in a typical day of 20,000 views, if I can do that many. And so it's not like all of you are, doing, commenting at me that you love me, you hate me, you don't care. It's just a small minority. But every once in a while, I have to go through the comments and I have to weed out the offensive ones and get rid of them. Sometimes permanently delete these people from the channel because they're just being too nasty, whatever. Donna, Jan, I don't mind being medically scanned, but it has to be for everyone. Should not be decided by age of passenger, but the crew needs to be screened weekly. There you are. There's an interesting comment. Stacy, I'm up in Northern California and felt nothing as far as that earthquake goes. Very good. Jan is saying 83 thumbs ups. Good going. We need more before trivia starts. There you go. That's fantastic. 83. That's great. Tom Henry Dylan, I'm booked for Encore August 30. I'm planning to go. Jake, Dylan, the cruiser, you probably won't be, but I hope we are wrong about that. Well, I agree. We're all hoping things happen, but I don't think so. Jim, hey, on Huntington Beach, Surf City, we have booked a Carnival Imagination out of Long Beach for September 13, 2020 for 4 nights. Can't wait to go. Great price. Jim Huffman, let's hope for the best, buddy. Keep our fingers crossed and let's see if it happens. But, I just don't know. Emily, Governor extended our stay at home until May the 28th. Viking sniper laughing out loud. Jake, Tom Henry, where are you cruising? Sylvia, thank you. And thank you. Learning lessons. People don't want to hear reality. Keep informing us. Thank you. I'll do the best I can. Rob Slevin, I still have faith in the TWB group cruise in December. I'm hoping for the best, Rob. David Eats Chocolate. I love that handle. David Eats Chocolate. Hi, Bruce. Do you have any insight or general information in relation to Royal Caribbean and Carnival cruises in relation to what chocolate will be available on the ships post 19? Thanks. Why would you ask, Dave? Why would you ask about chocolate? I can't understand. I can't get the connection here between why you would ask and are you a chocolate fan? Yeah, Jennifer's curious. Are you a fan of chocolate, David? Yeah, I would say the kind of chocolate they would have on these ships would be the good kind. Like any kind of chocolate would be okay. Kind of chocolate. I don't know, Dave. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, although there are cruises occasionally out there that are like charters, private charter cruises. Chocolate charter cruises, death by chocolate cruises. I wouldn't mind being on something like that. Ray and Sue's Travel Channel. Hey, Bruce, Ray and Sue's Travel Channel in the house. Hi, everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome, I believe, from the UK. Tom Henry, which date? July to Coco Cay and Nassau, not August to Bermuda. He's got more than one cruise booked. Mike B, Carnival Horizon seems to be sold out September 5th out of Miami. You think the ship will sail? I'm not optimistic. I'm not very optimistic that they'll be cruising in 2020. But so far these cruises have not been canceled. But I had heard, and I know I had made a video about this. I commented on this a little while ago that Carnival was saying that we're going to start cruising again in August with 8 ships. Now, I don't know if the Horizon is one of the 8. It could be, but and maybe your cruises, they're planning on traveling. If they're allowed to sail, they're going to sail. But a lot has to happen between now and then, I would say, Mike. We'll see what gives. Dylan, sounds good. Tom Henry, August 9th to Bermuda here. Eddie Panero, how ate you, Eddie from Laraga? I know, Eddie, what are you saying? Eddie, you having a tough time today? Jake, Tom Henry, that is a great trip. Carol Fassett is saying, Bruce, you have 89 thumbs ups. And this is approximately 9 minutes ago. So I'm catching up to these comments. Emily is saying, no, you got 93 thumbs ups. So they're coming in. This is great. Tom Henry, Norwegian shortened the cruises on August the 30th. So we're doing back to back. Oh, right on. Jan is saying, Dylan, if you sail this year, I will wave at you from the pier. Bill Carroll, hi, Bruce, sheltering in place and looking out the window. Even the squirrels are social distancing. JRS likes that one. Jan liked that one too. Dylan, okay, Jan, see you twice this year. Tom Henry, we went on the Gem last year to Bermuda. Best cruise ever. Maybe it had something to do with getting a Haven upgrade. Yeah, maybe that had just a little to do with that wonderful cruise. Welcome back, Debbie Emanuel from Travels with Angie. Elizabeth Davenport. Hi from the Villages, Florida. Bruce, hi there from the Villages. Welcome, Elizabeth, to the show. Welcome, and hello from Creston, British Columbia. Jake, Tom Henry, sweet travel does make it better. Elizabeth Davenport, I'm over 65, but very healthy. Have a celebrity cruise in October. Right on. I hope that's happening for you too, Elizabeth. Fantastic. Debbie Emanuel, thanks, Travels with Angie. I love your name. Lori Putz, your last name Putz? Lori, from Wisconsin, sunny and 70. Supreme Court here just voted on party line to open the state. Yeah. Hunkering down. Truth hurts less with laughter. Yeah. Is that ridiculous? Let's find out in a couple of weeks if there are a whole bunch of people in Wisconsin getting ill because they went out to a bar. The moment the judge said, yeah, it's okay. You go out there. Don't listen to what the governor says. What does he know? Tom Henry, yep, Jake. Travels with Angie, Elizabeth Davenport. Which celebrity cruise are you on? And Elizabeth, 83 degrees today in the Villages, Bruce. Oh my gosh, that sounds great. Learning lessons. What's that? Mardi Gras Sunrise canceled. We'll keep bookings, cruises, credit helps. Okay, I hear you. Hanging on to those credits. Travels with Angie, Debbie Manuel. Laugh out loud. Thanks so much. I may be moving to Canada, says Stephanie Adory. That's what you folks said when you voted with the election in 2016. You all said, so many of you said, I'm leaving. If this guy gets elected, I'm not saying who, but if this one person gets elected, this guy versus that girl, I'm moving to Canada. No one came up. Nobody, not that I know of. I don't know anybody came up to Canada. Now we're handing out $2,000 a month for another 3 months to everybody. All of a sudden, the Americans are coming. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that something? Elizabeth, the Equinox to the Caribbean. Jiminy, we are booked on the summit on October the 5th. And Donna Manitou is saying, I read today that restaurants wanted to reopen so bad, and now they are complaining that business is so slow. It has been weeks, and people have learned to cook at home. Plus, many are out of work. That's right. And there are a lot of people who are allowed to go out, and they don't dare do it because they don't believe the politicians. They believe the doctors. They believe scientists, not elected politicians. Isn't that funny? We're on Fox. They say this guy Fauci, who elected him? Who? Why should we listen to Fauci? Who elected this guy? You have to be elected to be a doctor now? Is that the head of the CDC? Has to be what? What is that? Where's reality all of a sudden? Anyway, Elizabeth, I'm going to my cruise on 26. Dylan, round trip New York City to Bermuda. High chance New York is doing really good. I don't know what that means. Shannon Davenport, how are people who live abroad coping? I don't know. Cindy, Royal Caribbean has not canceled my July 24th Alaska cruise. However, I'm half expecting it. Oh, yeah, you can expect it. There are no cruise ships coming into British Columbia all summer. I don't know where these folks are thinking they're going on a cruise. Travels with Angie. Elizabeth Demmer, oh nice. We have been on the Reflection, and Celebrity definitely knows how to do it. Gorgeous ship. I'm not sick, by the way. I just caught something in my throat. I'm fine. Gary Bonish, hi from Calgary. Just got my refund from Celebrity for canceled back-to-back cruises, Vancouver to Hawaii to Vancouver. That was booked April of May of this year. It just took over a month to refund for the refund to come through, but you got it. Right on, Gary Bonish. I'm glad you got that refund. I'm not surprised that you got it. You should have got it. I was hearing 90 days for most cruise lines. Greetings from Creston to Calgary. I used to live in Calgary, and thank you for being part of the channel. That's fantastic. Slowly but surely, some Calgarians are finding out that there's this guy in Creston who talks about cruise ships who used to live in Calgary, and slowly building a following in my what I call my old hometown. Very, very good. Elizabeth, all the cruise lines should do what Oceania does with their buffets. You pick what you want, and they serve it. Yeah, that's right. Who else is here? Wanda is saying, I appreciate all your information, Bruce. Wanda, thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that, because I get the opposite comments sometimes on my comments. Not on the live show so much, but on the comments. Oh, I get it all. Ben, trivia now? Soon. Sylvan, I am booked on Harmony of the Seas December the 6th. Still haven't received cancellation email. Right on. We're booked too. Haven't received any cancellations here. Traveling, laughing out loud. Bruce, Jan is saying, Bruce, you got 94 thumbs ups now. And this is 8 minutes ago. Fantastic. Sylvan is saying chocolate has to be good quality. Otherwise, why bother? I hear you there. Who's this here? Tausa McLean. Hello, everybody. Good day. How you doing, Tausa? Welcome to the show today. Nice to have you here. Welcome to Friday. Eddie from Largo, Florida. I'm legally blind, so that's why I have time. Doesn't type too well. Sorry. It's okay, Eddie. What I'll do the best I can with your messaging. I love the fact that you're here. Love the fact that you follow me all the time. Love the fact that you're a sponsor member. Love the fact that you hang out with me on my sponsor membership show. Monday night, 7 o'clock, just for sponsor members like you. Wonderful. And I love that you're here. Just a bill 02. If you take the 125% credit and book another cruise that is canceled, can you then take the credit for 125% of the 125% original price? Quite sure what that means, huh? Yeah. So are you saying that the original cruise was $1,000 and you got a $1,250 credit, but the next cruise is costing you $1,500 and you want 125% credit against that cruise instead of the $1,250 you got? I'm not sure if I got this right. I think you're up to something. Just a bill 02. I think you're scheming, okay, and you might be moving a bit quicker than I can handle. But I know you're up to something. I just don't know what that something is, but you're up to something. David, 96 dumb ups. Thank you. I think that's a typo, but it came out dumb ups. That's a thumbs up. Stefan, I know some good chocolate brands from Switzerland. Oh, wouldn't you just just tried one. Ragusa. I'm advertising. Yes, you are. Send me some money now. I've advertised for you. You owe me. Oh man, that is awesome. David from Naples, Florida. Ray and Sue's travel channel. Bruce, we are on the Allure of the Seas in November. Supposed to be a transatlantic to Miami. If the U.S. is still locked down, I hope Royal changes the itinerary rather than canceling. Well, folks, if the ship is supposed to go to the U.S. to start U.S. sailings, that's where it has to go. But they'll likely probably just bring it over and park the ship offshore and just sit it there 10 miles off the shore without passengers. They'll come over with crew only. Sorry to say, but that's my guess. Taos, Western Caribbean, Feb 2021, first time Eclipse Studio. Right on. Let's hope that happens. Ben H. Tran. Bruce, you got 99 thumbs ups. This is about 7 minutes ago. Cindy, Bruce, don't get between a Scony and their bar. Former Chicago gal. Jennifer liked that comment. Capel Rai. Hello, Bruce. MSC Davina is docked in Miami. Can I please get an update? It's not going anywhere. It's just probably getting fuel and supplies, and it's going back offshore again to sit in the water. I know that MSC today laid off 128 people in Florida this last day or so. So there's no cruising for MSC for a while. It's going to be quiet. Jiminy, snowflakes can't stand reality. No way to live. Okay. Emily, Bruce, when I receive my TWB sextant mask, I will take a photo and post it on Facebook and Instagram. Yes, I have a Facebook group page. Please join if you'd like to hang out with those of us who are here now. A lot of us hang out on that channel between these shows. And yes, please, by all means, if you're picking up one of those face masks with the TWB logo on it, get a photo of yourself and post it on Facebook so we can all see what they look like. I'm definitely looking forward to that. That will be great. A bunch of them have sold, and I think someone bought another one today. Chris Dunn just booked for Carnival Breeze, September the 19th. 7 days. Do you think we're good to go? I don't like your chances. I'm hoping you can go. I really hope you can. I don't know. Radical Thinking Bruce says Cindy, learning lessons transatlantic means transatlantic. Charles Cox, greetings from Sugarland, Texas. We're booked on the Empress of the Seas for November. Hope we won't be canned. I hope for the best. I fear the worst, but I hope for the best. Dr. Mengele, 88 Fahrenheit today in the high desert, 29 Palms, 100 Fahrenheit all last week. You are awful close to one of the favorite places in the world that I love, which is Palm Desert, California. Yay, I love it there. I miss it so much. I used to live there. Oh, and I love it. Judy Jetson, Bruce, you are insulting my Fox News. Laugh out loud. I don't trust restaurants right now. I don't trust Fox News. There you go. There's my comment for the day. Keith Hensley, Trump 2020. Yeah, Trump for 2020. He'll have a great time golfing in 2021. Full time. P&A, 2 cruise credits to spend and nowhere to go. There you go. JRS Bruce, you remember Kofefi. Turns out someone in the White House could see the future, as in go. I remember that. That's funny. Cindy doesn't listen to naysayers, Bruce. JRS, you got 101 thumbs up. Well, how about that? Doug West, hey, Bruce, where are you getting your gas at now? Yeah, well, I haven't bought any gas since the first week of March. We returned from the United States on our quick trip down there. We got back around March the 3rd or 4th, something like that. We had bought gas in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Filled the tank right up. Get to Creston. We still have 7/8 of a tank. Right now, I still have about a half a tank. I hadn't put any gas in the car for a long time. Yeah, gas is cheap, but we're grounded. It's like being a teenager. We're grounded. Emily Dillon, the cruiser, our governor extended our stay at home to May 28th. Yeah, we're going to June here and beyond. Martin, hello from Deutschland. Martin Jost is here. Willkommen, Martin aus Deutschland. Where are you watching me from? Wo bist du? Tell me where you're watching me from. Larry Lewis, Bruce, I live in Southern California. What is your gut reaction? When can we expect to get on a cruise ship out of San Pedro, Long Beach? I've been saying 2022 is when we're going to cruise again. But, maybe limited cruising will start in 2021. Maybe it'll start with 10% of the cruise lines fleets and then 15% and 30% and 40%. But it might take until 2022 to be back up and running full time. I really, I'm not optimistic that it's anytime soon. Ben, I want one trivia question to be based on cars, says Ben. Right on. P&A videos. We want to book Australia and New Zealand, but cannot book until we can guarantee to be able to fly. That's right. That's right. You want to be able to fly there and not be in a 14-day quarantine when you get there. Surprise, surprise. Exactly. And you want to fly home and not be in a 14-day quarantine when you get back. Surprise, surprise. I agree with that. Doug West. So when do you think Carnival will cruise again? We're booked on Christmas cruise. Doug, it could be this Christmas. It could be next summer. It could be later. It's not sooner. It's not going to, I don't see it being sooner. I see it being later, much later. I just see too many gaps in the system right now. Ready to see the world. Missed the start, but better late than never. Thanks for all your info. We have a January 2021 cruise scheduled, but I'm not sure I'm willing to risk it just yet. Yeah, I've got a cruise booked in December 2020, group cruise booked in February 2021. We'll see what happens ourselves. P&A videos from London to Sydney and back again. Doug West, Cubs suck. Laugh out loud. There you go. Cynthia, you're a realist and I love it. Thank you, Cynthia, for your comment. P&A, until cruising is back to normal, I cannot see us booking a future cruise too much. A risk of getting stuck. Yeah, that is an issue, isn't it? Cindy Whitehair, Doug West, no worse than the Brew Crew, laughing out loud. Ray and Sue's channel. Have you convinced Jennifer Aniston to make an appearance yet, Bruce? Well, you can hear her. She's just sitting over there. She's just sitting over there. She says she's working over there. She's crafting. She's crafting some. I'm not just sitting. She says she's crafting. Well, there you go. There we go. She's giving blood donations with her needle. Paula, our Royal Caribbean cruise credit expires December 31. If no cruises until 2023, do you think they'll change that expiration date? They might do that, but they might just send you your money back. But yeah, they could do that. Ben Tran, note to self, never listen to Doug DeMuro. Okay. Note to self. Don Lawrence, I have a December cruise on Royal Caribbean just for grins. If it does go, do you think they may cancel every other cabin for social spacing? Oh my. This is one of the speculations that's running around right now with everybody. We're all wondering, what will the CDC ultimately tell the cruise lines they want? Will the cruise lines ultimately agree with the CDC to work under conditions that the CDC imposes, or will they just defer and say, no, we're not going to cruise out of the U.S. for a while? One of these considerations is a reduced occupancy rate for cruise ships. You've heard and you are noticing now, if you want to go to a restaurant on land, many jurisdictions in the U.S. and Canada now are saying, if a restaurant is allowed to open, it can only have 50% occupancy compared to before, or you must have minimum 6 feet distancing between tables, which could reduce occupancy by 40% to 60%. It all depends on the size of the floor space for the restaurant. Well, on the cruise ships, you're going to have 6 feet distancing between passengers for tables in the buffet or on inside specialty restaurants like the steakhouse. Are you going to allow the Japanese restaurants to reopen where the guy is standing in the middle, surrounded by on three sides, surrounded by the customers sitting there with their plates while he's flipping everything around? Is that going to be allowed? You're sitting beside people. That's not social distancing. You can only have one couple at that end of the station and one couple at that end of the station, and those 6 seats in between are empty. Folks, we're talking about 40% occupancy all of a sudden in that restaurant instead of 100% occupancy. What about the ship? This could happen. I don't know. Now, what is the problem when Air India is resuming its repatriation flights for Indians? Will they be allowed to go to the airports to get a flight if the air they're helping them come home? I don't know, my friend. I really don't know what the airline policies are. I know there are very few international flights these days, so I'm not sure how it's all going to work out. JRS, can we please get 150 thumbs ups before trivia? We only have 43 to go. This would be kind of cool. Thanks, Jen. Learning lessons, had to get a glass of wine and chocolate. Laughing out loud. Yes, indeed. You got to get the chocolate. Sylvan, Bruce, please tell me you aren't running out of ice cream from Costco. Good stuff. I still have about 3/4 of a half gallon because they come in half gallon, 2 half-gallon containers, and I have 3/4 of one of them left. And I'm eating it very sparingly. Yeah, I'm trying to stretch it out, but they just closed the border for another month between us here. Kapil, salute from India. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much, Kapil. Martin, Gabelsberg, close to Düsseldorf. We are near Düsseldorf. Martin Jost, near Düsseldorf. My cousin lives in Dortmund, and I have an uncle living in Kassel. And my mother is from Germany, and I visited Germany back in 2015. 3 times in 1 year, I was able to visit Germany and enjoyed Berlin immensely. Really enjoyed it. Larry Lewis, thanks, Bruce. Nick B, thumbs ups to you. David Woodbury, what is your opinion on river cruises in Europe or the Middle East by fall? For cruising, I don't like your chances for river cruising for 2020. I don't like the chances at all. And Mideast cruising, it all depends on the virus and who's on the ship. I tell you, I would be very reluctant to take a cruise from, say, Dubai and do a 7-day cruise through various spots and back. Not because I have a problem with Dubai. I would love to go to the United Arab Emirates. I would love to fly in and out of Dubai. The problem I have is that if I'm on a ship with 3,500 people and 1,000 crew members, I can't tell you where all 4,500 of us have been in the last month or so, and the exposure we've had to wherever we've come from. Because to travel to Dubai to take a cruise means you could come in from Asia, you could come in from Australia, New Zealand, you could be coming in from Europe, you could be coming in from North America, you'd be coming in from Africa. We're talking the globe. The entire globe is where you can fly in and out of Dubai. It's a beautiful hub. Geographically, it's really got a great location, but that means cruise ship passengers out of Dubai, you have no idea where these folks are from, and the distancing requirements and the pandemic levels and all that stuff. It's just, I just don't see it happening. I just don't see it not working for me. Anyway, Adam Ryan, will cruises go back to normal once there's a vaccine? We would like to think so, but I don't know. Nick B, hello, Bruce and Jennifer Aniston. Hi there, Nick B, welcome. Ready to see the world from New Jersey. Can't imagine Norwegian leaving New York City port in January 2021. Had enough of the masks already, so no desire to go with masks mandatory everywhere. Well, yeah, it's there's a new normal, and we don't like it. I know. Sylvan, hi, crafting Jennifer from Sylvan Forest. My wife is a knitter and needle pointer. Stay healthy. She said, hello, Sylvan. She's making a little tiger right now. and it's sort of like this size. Am I going to show it off? Oh, we're going to show Jennifer's tiger right now. Yes, you'll be able to sleep tonight knowing that Jennifer's alive and well. Here is Jennifer's tiger. Let me just here we go. Here, this is what Jennifer just made by hand. There we go. Little tiger made by hand. And here, Jennifer will make an appearance right here. Here you go. There's Jennifer right there. There you go. There's Jennifer. There you go. You want to see Jennifer? You got to see Jennifer. The JRS is saying, Bruce, Jan is saying, you got 111 thumbs ups. Hey, right on. Chris, hey, cruisers. Hi, Chris. Carol Fassett, if Cruise is sold out, here we go. If Cruise is sold out, how will they determine who will be canceled? And if they can only sell with half capacity? That's a very good question. It could well be that they have to approve a floor plan with the CDC. The CDC will just take a magic marker. They'll have a floor plan of each level of the ship, and they'll just put X's through the cabins that you can't use. And they'll figure it out that way. And then they'll go to the computer, and they'll type in the room numbers that can't be sailing. And then you'll get that dreaded email saying, sorry, you've been kicked off your cruise. You got a credit, or do you want to go on another one? Or do you want your money back? Not a pleasant way to go for anybody. Believe me, the cruise line doesn't want to do that. P&A videos. How are people going to keep apart in the corridors to the staterooms? It is not possible two-way traffic, stateroom attend. They might make them one way. They might make the hallway one way. Now, can you just imagine? You're in the hallway. Your room is 4 doors away from the elevator lobby this direction, but you're 40 doors away from the elevator lobby in this direction, and you've got to go this direction. Wouldn't you be upset by that? Yeah, you could walk backwards. There you go. Jennifer's got all the answers, folks. Andrew Cram, when do you think Northern Europe will allow cruising again? My August 2020 Northern Europe has yet to be canceled. Andrew, I know that there is speculation that the cruise line Hurtigen cruising out of Norway or Sweden, out of Norway, I believe. Yeah, Hurtigruten from Norway. They want to start cruising this summer. I think they want to cruise Norway. They want to cruise the Norway area. And they're trying to get approval for cruise ports. But a cruise ship starting in Amsterdam or in Copenhagen or Hamburg and then making visits and getting up there and back, don't know if that's going to happen. We'll just keep an eye on your reservation, see what gives. Ben, I have to go pack for the rest of the show. My wife will be here. Right on, Ben. Thank you. P&A, good job. Junior reminds us to give thumbs up. JRS. Yes, Jan is giving us the update. Stretching out ice cream sounds like torture, Carol says. It is. It is. Chris, I miss playing bingo. I won twice on one cruise. Jan, I miss everything in my third month of captivity right now. Chuck Spencer, hey Bruce, hey Bruce, and all the TWB family. I'm here, but I'm running about 55 minutes behind. I'm going to try to catch up. All right, on Chuck. Welcome to the channel and the show today. Infections are up today in the UK, says P&A Videos, and lockdown only been opened up for 2 days. Surprise, surprise. No kidding. Cindy, my poor crew member is so missing being on his ship. Martin, Yost, no vaccine, no cruise, just one case of suspicion. There you go. Martin, you're right. Das is right. Yeah, I can't speak German very well, but you're right. JC, what happens if by some miracle there is a viable vaccine by late fall or winter? What are your thoughts? There won't be a miracle. I'm being realistic. Vaccines, the fastest vaccine created took 5 years ever. That was Ebola. This one, if it's 2 years, 2023. It's 2021 now. So yeah, I don't know. JRS, Jan is saying, Bruce, you got 121 thumbs ups now. This is good stuff. 5 minutes ago, I got it at 121. Carol Reed, 4,500 people who just got off planes doesn't give you great odds with the infection rate. Yeah. Vaccine formulation doesn't look incredibly promising right now. Correct. Correct. You are so right. Carol says the tiger is cute. I think is what you meant. Angela's also a crafter. She made a mask tonight. Chris, cases are going up because of testing. I think a bunch of us at work had a virus back in January. We thought it was a flu. It lasted about a month. You may well have had it. Ready to see the world. Adorable. These comments coming in about the tiger. The tiger is adorable, Jan says. Serafina, that tiger is so cute. We should sell them. Ray and Sue's Travel Channel. Bruce, get the TWB printed on the tiger. You get her to put TWB on it. Jen's tiger is so cute. Christmas ornament. I would for sure. Eddie Hernandez, do you think Symphony of Seas will be sailing in Miami in September? The odds are against it. I hope for the best, but I just don't know, my friend. Judy is saying CDC has a lot of power. You got that right. Dave Woodbury, do you think the river cruise industry will survive in comparison to the larger cruise corporations? Well, their burn rate is relative to their size, but they don't have as many crew members they have to look after. They can also have one or two people on each ship to maintain them all the time as well. So it's a lot cheaper to keep them maintained and keep watching them. So I would think they can last longer. They're economically, easier to handle. Chris, we have to think of the staff and the ports we visit. I would be happy just going out to sea with no ports. There you go. Mighty Joey number 1. How will they be justified opening Disney while keeping cruising shut down? Never saw Mickey engaging in washy-washy. Yeah, that's right. I can see something like what is it, Shanghai Disney? What they're doing right now in Shanghai. They're limiting people to 30% occupancy. You can't do that on a cruise ship and make money. You just cannot make money at 30% occupancy. So, yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. Carol Reed, Chris, yes, I was sick in January too. Don't know if it was SARS-CoV-2. My brother had a stroke a few hours ago. Waiting to hear if it's COVID related. He's in the hospital and we can't see him. Unbelievable. It's just the stories out there are heartbreaking. They really are. Jan is saying, Bruce, you got 127 thumbs ups now. Chris, prayers for your brother. Martin, Huntington is a public transport in Norway. They have to go. More like a ferry service. Cat D, I wish Royal Caribbean would just cancel Europe and get it over with like Princess did. That's a good point, isn't it? Tom Henry, chocolate ice cream in gallon container from Schwann's is excellent. Oh, Schwann's does have good ice cream. Schwann's peach pie is excellent. Schwann's frozen peach pie. Used to get that in Calgary years ago, right? They still have push-ups, Jen says that Schwann still has push-ups. There's something special there. Very interesting. Capil, I've recently heard that the crew on board gathered on the pool deck to get an answer as their test results were delayed. They were given a time on Monday till Thursday. They were kept on hold. Yeah, it's not fun being a crew member these days. Carol Reed, vaccines aren't easy to make. This one has some serious challenges. If they make it the same method as Gardasil, the safety goes down. Interesting. Dave is saying, Dave Woodbury, thumbs up for you, Bruce. Ray and Sue's Travel Channel, P&A videos, infections increase in the UK, not related to relaxation of lockdown. The infection incubates for about 4 weeks before appearing. So these are numbers from a month ago. Wait for a month from now to start seeing the numbers from these, relaxations of rules. Yes, social distancing rules. My goodness. Paul Windell. How possible is it for Cunard to put a port terminal in Halifax? I'm hearing many are getting nervous about future U.S. travel. Well, they do have. There are port terminals, in Halifax, but they're used by all the cruise lines because there is no one cruise line that uses it on a regular basis. Now, would Cunard decide to go transatlantic via Halifax versus New York City? That might be your question. My answer is, if you take a transatlantic cruise from London, Southampton, to Halifax, and then you want to fly to JFK on an airplane, or you want to go to Boston, will they put you in a 14-day quarantine when they find out you went across the ocean from the UK on a ship? I don't know. This is the the big question out there with the CDC affecting more than just U.S. ports. How come there are literally 1 million stories about all these companies? JC is asking. Oxford University, Pfizer, and others say they are close to a vaccine and will be ready by fall. Like, how is that possible? Yeah, everyone is hopeful that there'll be a vaccine by fall because there's an election in November. You see, sorry, what's that? That's right. That's right. Human trials take at least a year, maybe two. So nothing's going to happen by the fall. Dream on. There's an election in November. I can guarantee you that. There's an election. Leander, I have two words to describe you: energy and informative. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I've had other two words describing me, but we delete those comments. Learning lesson. What about the children on a cruise? Tell a 6-year-old social distance. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, exactly. Carol says, Bruce, 134 thumbs up. So that's what you got now. Nick B, I have a cruise scheduled in November on Carnival Conquest. Trying to stay positive, but I have a feeling it'll be canceled. It could well be, Nick B. It might be. Ray and Sue, Bruce, if the CDC refuses to relax rules at the right time, the cruise lines should establish regional headquarters and manage their cruises from a regional center. Well, like I said just a second ago, yeah, that might work, except the problem is, where do you come from to get to that location and get back? If you're a Canadian and you go to a port city in a country that you have to be quarantined from when you get back, you go to the cruise, go down there, get on the cruise and go, come back and come home, and you're in 2-week quarantine on a military base. I don't think that's working too well for people all of a sudden. That's not going to go over so well right away. Anyway, that's just my thoughts there. Just double checking here to make sure I'm up to speed on all the comments because I'm getting ready for trivia. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's time to play trivia. JC, hopefully there is an election. We have a bit of a maniac here. Might want to cancel it. Yes, I've heard all kinds of rumors. Chuck, discussing the vaccine idea with my friend. He said that they won't come up with one because there's no money to fix it. The better bet would be a treatment for it that'll cost a ton of money. Well, like I say, Chuck, it's a virus, and theoretically vaccines, there's always vaccines being, attempted for any kind of disease. This is one of them. We don't know if there'll ever be one. We just don't know. Yeah, a vaccine will be a lot cheaper than the medical costs, no matter what. Carol Reed, JC, it's a race for the money and fame that goes along with the cure. There are a couple of trials going on now, having work on research. I think it'll be a while if they are ever developed at all. And that's a good point, Carol. Are you guys ready for trivia? I got some trivia questions here. I got 183 viewers with me right now. Welcome, all 183 of you. We've been begging for thumbs ups all show long. If you can throw a thumbs up my way, that would be great. Why don't I hold trivia hostage until we get to 200 thumbs ups? How about we do that? We're only 17 away, or do I have more than that? I don't think I have 183 thumbs ups, do I? What's going on? Don Lawrence, how long to rehire, train, get back to sailing for a ship? Thought I heard 3 weeks. Seems rather optimistic. Some of these ships are going to take 60 to 90 days to be brought back. JRS Jan is saying you got 133 thumbs ups. How about 150? And then we'll go for trivia. How about 150? Carol is saying trivia. Capil is saying no vaccines means no more cruising. 100% sure that July 11th is what the company's decided to sail back. Yep. No vaccine, no trivia. No vaccine, no cruising. I mean, Chuck Spencer, trivia. Yes. Jan, 133. Emily saying trivia. Yay. Carol's thumbs ups for Bruce. We got 133. Give me 17 more. Let's do some trivia. In the meantime, I'm setting up my big ass iPad. I'm going to take a look at the trivia questions because I get to look at them since I created them. Let's take a look here. How good are these today? Oh, we got some doozies. Yes, indeed. I've got some trivia here. I got my trivia pencil, my big ass trivia, my big ass iPad pencil. That's what I'm talking about, to act as my eraser. Let me get this all set up right now. I'm ready to launch the first trivia question. I only need 17 thumbs ups or less. Oh, look at that. I got JRS says, Jan says you got 136. Serafina says you got 137 thumbs ups now. You only need 13 more. 13 thumbs ups from 179 viewers. How hard can it be? Alan, when do you think the chances are of me cruising on September 14th. What do you think the chances are of me cruising September 14th to the Caribbean on Celebrity Equinox? Less than 50-50 is my guess. Less than 50-50. I'm hoping it's 100% for sure that it's going to happen, but I'm being realistic to say it's going to be less than that. Carol and Emily are telling me 140 thumbs ups, and then Ben says, no, 141 thumbs ups. You're only 9 away from going live on with live trivia. This is incredible. Only 9 more thumbs ups, and we can do trivia. This is great. The first question is loaded on my big SR pad. Let me show you the trivia question. Are you ready? Here it is right here. There it is. So I'm ready to go on the trivia question. It's all there. We're only 9 thumbs ups away. Carol is giving me thumbs ups any way she can. Chris is saying, yes, let's do it. I'm ready to roll. Let me set up my iPhone so I can handle my trivia questions and answers from you guys. 144 now, they're saying. 145, Carol is saying. We're within 5 thumbs ups of doing trivia. This is great. Thank you, everybody, for coming on in and throwing me thumbs ups. Give me 5 more. We need 150 to start trivia. And we are ready to roll. That is fabulous. Got 180 folks watching me live right now on the air. Incredible. I love it. I love the fact that you folks have been here and following me today. I really do appreciate it. You've lit up my channel. I'll tell you that. My channel was doing about 450 views an hour before I went live. I'm now over 1,000 an hour, 1,100 views an hour right now. So it's heating up right here, right now, live. And I sure love to know how many thumbs ups we have. Are we going to hit 150 thumbs ups for this channel before we go on the air, before we do trivia? Where are we at now? Let's see here. Chris is saying there's much to do in Halifax, Maybe go visit Oak Island. You should get a TWB Magic 8-ball, says Just a Bill. Carol Reed, you're on an old Android phone. Tap the X at the top right of the chat, hit the thumbs up, and then tap the live chat. There you go. If you're on one of those. So, folks, that's how you do it. Give Bruce thumbs ups, and he'll start trivia right away. How about that? That's good stuff. 147, they're saying. Someone's saying you got 147 thumbs ups, and you got 3 thumbs downs. There's 150 thumbs. You got your 150. That's true. Fitzroy saying you're doing a great job. Terrence, I have a September 12th cruise on Symphony of the Seas. Is it possible? I don't know. Less than 50-50, I'm saying. We'll see. 146, JC, you maybe a 4 down. The 146 up. I don't know, but we're right in the neighborhood. Let's just say we're close enough. How about that? Close enough to 150. And let's do the trivia. There's always a Halifax Cemetery regarding the Titanic victims. That's true. There's the dedication to the Titanic victims. That's true. And there's some museums in Halifax too. Some really good museums. 149 says Chris. You got 149. I mean, would I doubt Chris? All right, here's your first trivia question, folks. If you've never been here before for live trivia, here's how we do it. I will ask you a question, and it'll basically be multiple correct answers, and you only give me one answer at a time. So if you know one of the answers to the question I'm going to give you, just type in the answer. No cheating on Google. And we'll get them off one at a time. Everybody has a chance this way to get an answer in. People are saying, Carol saying, Bruce, 150. Brian, 150. Carol Reed, yay. Serafina says, you got 150, Bruce. It's all good. You got 150 thumbs ups. You're good to go. This is fabulous, guys. Thank you so much. Jan is saying, officially, you get 150 thumbs ups. This is great. All right, well, let's get on to the first question for trivia today. Can you tell me, on Saturday Night Live in the United States, can you tell me the cast members that have been on the Saturday Night Live the longest for the highest number of years? Tell me your favorite cast members on Saturday Night Live, and let's see if they're one of the longest serving cast members on the show in the show's history. Carol Reed is saying Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase was a cast member for 1 year. The first year he was a cast member, and then he left to go into the movies, and he made a lot of money making movies. But he was an original cast member, but not one of the longer serving ones. Jane Curtin, Carol Reed. Jane Curtin was one of the original cast members. 5 years. The rest of them were 5 years, and then they didn't stick around after that. Alec Baldwin. No, Alec Baldwin's not a cast member. He is a guest member, and he's a host. Has been a host. But as a cast member, here I see Stefan saying Tina Fey. And I think we might have something here. Let me just double check. The most seasons on Saturday Night Live. And I don't have Tina Fey in that category. I think she was maybe 1 year away from the number. Dana Carvey has been guest, though. Dana Carvey. Nope, Dana did not make the list. 8 years or longer, by the way, to get on this list. Dan Aykroyd, no, only the first 5 years. San Jacinto apparently did not feel the quake, Jennifer, just so you know. Phil Hartman. No, Phil Hartman did not last. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Yeah. Phil Hartman, yeah. 8 years. Phil Hartman was on the show 8 years, 1986 to 1994. And after he left the show, he went to do News Radio, the comedy show, the sitcom. He was on News Radio. And then his wife kind of flipped out on him one night and she killed him. Wonderful. Just a great talent. Really miss him. Jimmy Fallon, fantastic. JJ is wondering about Jim Fallon. Was he on the show 8 years or longer? Nope, he was not. Bill Murray, nope, not Bill Murray. John Candy, no, never was. Baldwin, no. Eddie Murphy, no. Belushi, nope. Let's see. Steve Martin, no. Aykroyd. Tim Meadows, yes. Tim Meadows was on 10 years. The fifth longest serving cast member. Steve Martin was not a cast member. He was a host. Kate McKinnon, yes. Kate McKinnon is still on the show now. 9 years from 2012 to now. She's still on the show. Absolutely brilliant. Will Ferrell. Have we got Will Ferrell all long enough? I think he was on 7 years. Will did not make the list for 8. Kristen Wiig. Don't think Christian hit the list either for length. She was 6 or 7 years. She's making movies now, doing well, or had been. Joe Piscopo, no. Eddie Murphy, no. Don Pardo, well, as the announcer, yes, but not as a cast member. Mike Myers. Mike Myers was not on the show for 8 years or longer. Kenan Thompson, here we go. You just nailed the number one guy who's been on the show the longest. Kenan Thompson, 17 years. Kenan Thompson has been on Saturday Night Live from 2003 until now. And even with 17 years of service on the show, not even half of all the years the show's been on television. It's been 45 years on TV. Unbelievable. But Kenan is the senior citizen. Leno, no. Norm Macdonald. I don't think Norm Macdonald lasted long enough. No, he did not. Chris Farley, no. Seth Meyers. 13 years he was on the show, 2001 to 14, and now he hosts The Late Show. So Seth Meyers did all right. Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler was fired, did not make it to 8 years. John Mulaney, no, as a writer maybe, but no. We got Kenan Thompson, Seth Meyers. We have Cecily Strong. Someone's wondering about, has Cecily Strong been on long enough? Not yet. Yes. 8 years. Just made the list. 2012 to right now. She's been on 8 years. Daryl Hammond, number 2 on the list. 14 years with all of those impersonations he's done. Daryl Hammond, 1995 to 2009, 14 seasons on Saturday Night Live. Lorraine Newman, only the first 5 years. Chris Parnell, 8 years from 98 to 01 and 02 to 06. 8 years. David Spade, not 8 years or longer. Vanessa Bayer, I miss her. No, not 8 years or longer. Chris is saying I have 155 thumbs ups right now. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. The longest serving cast members. Let me give you the rest of them. This gentleman became a senator in the United States Senate. He was a writer and a performer. He was on the show 12 years. What was his name? He resigned as a senator about 2 years ago because of improprieties. Yes, female improprieties that this gentleman was accused of. And yet the president is still the president of the United States. Go figure. Another gentleman who was on the show for 11 years, he's now doing a show out of Portland, Oregon, all about Portland, Oregon. Do you know who I'm talking about? Who is that guy? This guy I'm thinking about, he was on the show 9 years, and he was on Weekend Update. Tall gentleman, about 6'4", with dark black hair, hosting a Weekend Update for a long time. Who else can I tell you? Do you remember the show, The Millers? We Are the Millers? The show about the RV, the family having to get out with an RV. Jennifer Aniston was in that movie. He was the star of that show with her. What was his name? Doing a lot of movies now. This gentleman did a TV show that lasted a couple of years about the only man living in the future. He woke up one day and he was the only guy. He thought he was the only man living in the world until he started finding the odd other few folks. I can't remember the name of that show. Do you remember the name of that show, Jennifer? He thought he was the only man in the world. The Last Man on Earth, I think was the name of that show. Yeah. Does anybody know who I'm talking about? Okay, here come the guesses. We got guesses coming in here. Very good. We got Al Franken. Yeah, Al Franken became a senator from Minnesota. 12 years on Saturday Night Live. Then we got Sid here. Hi, Sid. How you doing, buddy? David Spade. No. Tom Davis. No. Don Pardo. No. Fred Armisen. Carol. Yes, Fred Armisen does a show, Portlandia. Isn't that what it's called? 11 years he was on Saturday Night Live. Kevin Nealon. Yeah, Kevin Nealon was the guy 9 years on the show as the host of Weekend Update. Kevin Nealon. Yep. Who else have we got here? Will Arnett is being guest. Will Arnett was not one of those guys. Who else is here? Sid is saying he's from St. Simon's Island, Georgia. Welcome, Sid. Sorry, what's that, Jennifer? That's right. There is a Will. I'm looking for a Will, but not Will Arnett. That's right. Jason Sudeikis. Yes, Jason Sudeikis starred with Jennifer Aniston in the movie We're the Millers. He was on 9 years on Saturday Night Live, 2005 to 2013. Kevin Nealon, very good. Let's see here. What's your opinion of having insurance on a cruise? A must have. You must have it. Tinkerbell. Hi, Bruce. Thank you for all the great information. Stay safe. Thank you. Chris, you are wonderful. Derek Tinney, Will Smith, Stefan Eater, Will Ferrell. No, it's not Will Ferrell. There's another Will, yet another Will. Let me think about now. Here's a guy. This gentleman was on the show 8 years, and the most famous skit that he ever did was when he was a family member. There was a skit where the family was having Thanksgiving dinner, and he came. He was coming, bringing his girlfriend to the dinner table that night, introducing his girlfriend to the family for the first time, and it was time to eat food at dinner time, and he went to his mother and kneeled down on his knees, lifted his head up into the air, opened his mouth. She put food in her mouth, half chewed it, and then put it into his mouth so he could swallow it. And his girlfriend freaked out, as did the audience, because he had a saliva problem. And he never mentioned it with his girlfriend. He kind of forgot to mention it. Then he went to his father, and his father half chewed his food and then spit it into his mouth. Live television. This is 10, 15 years ago. Splittingly hilarious and also grotesque. Who am I talking about? Do you know who that guy was? We have Will Forte coming in. Yes, Will Forte, number 8. He was the last man on Earth. He'd had his own show for a while. Bobby Moynihan just came in. Yeah, number 9 years on the show. Bobby Moynihan. Will Forte. I never saw that. Laughing out loud, said Carol. Ew, says Vida. Ew. This gentleman also had a character. What was that guy's name where he was Rolando, not Ronando. Rolando. He was Fernando. He was Fernando. Not. No. That's Billy Crystal. No. Not Fernando. No, he called Ben Affleck Ben Hooflack, and he was like a monkey character, and he would all be crouched down, and he would chew an apple and would just destroy an apple into the air. What was his name? Yeah, exactly. Once you've been with him, you'll never go back. I can't remember this guy's name. Andy Samberg just came in. Not on the list. People are going, gross. This is so gross. Would be nice to get to 200 for Bruce. Yeah, yeah. Who am I thinking about now? Okay, Parks and Recreation. She was the star in Parks and Recreation, and she hosted Weekend Update with Jimmy Fallon and with Tina Fey. What is her name? Blonde-haired gal. Then there's another gal who was on 8 years, as was this gal I just mentioned, and she used to do the talk show with Tina Fey. They would have this call-in telephone show from all the neighbors in New York, in the Bronx, calling in. Oh, yeah, you just said her name. You just gave it away, but I don't think they can hear it from over there, so I think we're okay. Kristen Wiig, Daryl Hammond, Andy Bryant, Adie Bryant, Anna Gasteyer, Adie Bryant, we've got 8 years. Amy Poehler is Parks and Rec, correct? Leslie Knope, that's right. Maya Rudolph is the gal I'm talking about. With Tina Fey, they would do the phone-in show. Amy Poehler and Maya Rudolph. Steve Martin was not a cast member. I'm looking for the guy that is doing the show now called, he's the assassin. Is it called Bernie or Barney? Do you remember, Jennifer? The show, he has a show now. He used to be Saturday Night Live guy. He's an assassin, and he wants to become an actor. Barry. The show is called Barry on HBO. Do you know the name of that show? Don't forget Chris Kattan. It's Chris Kattan, who was on there for 8 years, and they would partially chew their food and then drop it into his mouth from their mouth on live television. The most unbelievable sketch. And Chris Kattan used to do this character where he was crouched down like a little like Mongo. It was Mongo or something like that. Mango. He was Mango. I think it was Mango or something like that. I remember that crazy character. Oh my gosh. Radner and Bill Hader. Bill Hader is who has the show Barry. Yes. Leaving us one last character who was on for 8 years. One last gentleman. He was a Latino gentleman, a little overweight. And at Christmas time, they would have this sketch where they would have Jimmy Fallon on a keyboard, Chris Kattan holding the keyboard, and this gentleman playing a little guitar would go dee 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 dee, and over to the side was Tracy Morgan, who did nothing. He would just kind of thing, and it was all called Christmas Time. Christmas time is here. Do 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 do. Who was the gentleman? The Latino gentleman. Holding the guitar, and it's JC. You got it, JC. I can't hold it off from you. Horatio Sands, exactly. Horatio Sands, 8 years on the show, and Horatio always had a problem. He couldn't keep a straight face. He would always laugh when he wasn't supposed to laugh. Along with Jimmy Fallon, they would giggle away. Those are the cast members that had the longest run on Saturday Night Live. Let me read them off to you, from longest to shortest. We have Kenan Thompson, who's still on there. Daryl Hammond, Seth Meyers, Al Franken, Fred Armisen, Tim Meadows, Kevin Nealon, Bobby Moynihan, Jason Sudeikis, Kate McKinnon, Will Forte, Phil Hartman, Chris Kattan, Chris Parnell, Amy Poehler, Maya Rudolph, Horatio Sands, Bill Hader, Adie Bryant, and Cecily Strong. Those are the longest-serving cast members on Saturday Night Live. Now, I'm going to take Mercy. He's sort of doing it. Dale Hammond is now the announcer on the show, but he's not a cast member anymore. Okay, I've got another one for you. I'm going to take Mercy on you, folks out there who are trying to guess Saturday Night Live cast members. This is another Saturday Night Live quiz. Tell me the names of the guest hosts that have hosted the most. Who are the members of the Five Timers Club? 5 times or more hosting on the history of the show. Go. Tell me the Saturday Night Live cast members, Saturday Night Live hosts who've hosted the most. All right? Tell me those hosts who've hosted the most. The hostess with the mostest. Okay. Lauren Lee, love your show from Hawaii. Thank you, Lauren, so much. Chuck Spencer, what about Steve Martin, Bruce? Yeah, Steve Martin, 15 times Steve Martin has hosted Saturday Night Live out of 45 years. Justin Timberlake, Vida, yes, Justin Timberlake, he's a 5-timer, 5 times hosting. Tom Hanks, yes. Tom Hanks has hosted 9 times. Chevy Chase, yes. Chevy Chase has hosted the show 8 times. He was a cast member 1 year, and he's hosted it 8 times. George Carlin. George Carlin was the first ever host of the show, I believe, the first ever, but he didn't host 5 or more times. Jimmy Fallon as host of the show. Jimmy is not a 5-timer yet. Alec Baldwin, number 1 host. Alec Baldwin, 17 times he's hosted the show, and dozens of times he's appeared as a guest host, a guest performer on the show. Jay Leno, no, not 5 times or more. Let's go Alec Baldo. Let's see here. Linda Radner, Rosanna Dana has not hosted that often. No. Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She was a cast member for, I think, 1 year, but she has not hosted the show 5 or more times as a host. Who else? Farrakhan, Joe Piscopo, not as a host. Matt Dillon as host. Matt Dillon, not 5 or more times. Jerry Seinfeld as host. Nope, not 5 or more times. He's not a 5-timer. Al Franken, has he been a host 5 or more times? Nope, he has not. Stephen Colbert as a host 5 or more times. Nope, he's not on here. Matt Damon. No, not as a host 5 or more times. Who else we got here? Lindsay Lohan. Has Lindsay Lohan been a guest host 5 or more times? Not yet. Nope, has not reached that mark at this point. Conan O'Brien, ? Conan O'Brien as host, not 5 times or more. No. Danny DeVito, yes. Danny DeVito 6 times has hosted Saturday Night Live. Adam Sandler, no, he's hosted once since he was fired. And that was last year. Dana Carvey, I don't think he's hosted, if ever. I don't know if he's ever hosted. Billy Crystal as host. Billy Crystal, no, he was a performer for 1 or 2 years. Eddie Murphy just hosted last year for the first time. John Goodman, yes. John Goodman, 13 times. He's the new Blues, one of the new Blues Brothers, 13 times. Paul Simon as host, 5 or more times? No. Eddie Murphy, no. John Goodman, we did. Tom Hanks, we did. Gene Wilder as host, not 5 or more times. Not Gene Wilder. The Rock. What about The Rock as a host? Not 5 or more times. Elliot Gould, yes, 6 times. Early days. Elliot Gould. Robin Williams as guest host, 5 or more times? No. Bill Murray as guest host. Bill Murray, 5 times. He's a 5-timer. He just made it. Chris Farley, no. Drew Barrymore, 6 times. She's hosted 6 times. Early days. Buck Henry, yes, 10 times he has hosted Saturday Night Live and was a writer. Any females? Yes, there are. Martin Short, ? I don't have Martin Short as a 5-timer. I'm surprised at that. Tina Fey, yes, 6 times female, 6 times host. Ben Affleck, or Ben Hooflack, as Mongo used to say, 5 times, yes. Vince Vaughn, I'm not showing Vince Vaughn at all. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Eric Z. Christopher Walken, yes. I got a fever. The only prescription is more cowbell. Christopher Walken, 7 times hosted Saturday Night Live. This female hosted the show 5 times, mainly in the first 5 years of the run. She probably handled it every year for the first 5 years. Melissa McCarthy, another guest, 5-timer, Melissa McCarthy. Robin Williams, what did Sandler get fired for? Sandler, I'm not sure what he got fired for, but he said he got fired. Scarlett Johansson, yep, 5-timer. She's a 5-timer. Candice Bergen, that is correct. She's the one I was thinking of from the early days, 5-timer. I'm looking for the gentleman who was in the movie Moneyball. He was the co-star on Moneyball. He was the analytical genius. Who's that guy? Cher's been guest. No. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, I apologize. Dwayne Johnson has been a 5-timer. I missed it. I just see it here. There are only 2 left. There's a female. No, there are 2 males. 2 males. The one gentleman was in the movie Moneyball. He was with Brad Pitt, but it's not Brad Pitt I'm thinking about. Is Brad Pitt's co-star. And then the other fellow I'm looking of is a former cast member of Saturday Night Live, who is a very tall gentleman. One of his famous skits is he would get on a turnstile that would be turning around, and he would be hosting a sing-along show, and he would start to puke after about the 3rd rotation. Who am I talking about? Talladega Nights. Who am I talking about? We've got Josh. We've got Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Jonah Hill. Bill, you got Jonah Hill. That is the co-star of Moneyball. And now I'm looking for the last member of the 5-timer club. 5 times he's hosted. Very tall, former cast member. And BC, you got it. It's Will Ferrell. He's famous for throwing up, having that tube come up his sleeve and then go, what? He would just spew this stuff everywhere. Those are the ones. You got it, everybody. Let me read to you the mostest hostess of Saturday Night Live. Number 1, Alec Baldwin, 17 times. Numbers 2, Steve Martin, 15. John Goodman, 13. Buck Henry, 10. Tom Hanks, 9. Chevy Chase, 8. Christopher Walken, 7. At number 6 times is Drew Barrymore, Elliot Gould, Danny DeVito, and Tina Fey. And 5-timers, hosting 5 times, Ben Affleck, Candice Bergen, Jonah Hill, Scarlett Johansson, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, Melissa McCarthy, Bill Murray, Justin Timberlake, and Will Ferrell. Those are the members of the SNL Hosted the Mosted Club. All right. Time for you to tell me the name of every cruise ship from every cruise line out there right now. I want to know every cruise ship that's on the seas right now. Carnival, Celebrity, Disney, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, Princess, Virgin, Cunard, MSC, and P&O. Tell me the name of every cruise ship that's in the water right now. Got 164 thumbs ups. We got 4 thumbs downs. And we got the Disney Wonder being guessed here. Yes, the Disney Wonder is the name of one of the 4 Disney cruise ships. Chuck Spencer, the Carnival Magic. Yes, the Carnival Magic. I believe the Carnival Magic is a ship. Yep, it sure is. Carnival Magic. Oh, Lord, says JC. Jan, Crystal Harmony. Well, I didn't ask for Crystal Cruises, but we'll take the Crystal Harmony anyway. Celebrity Eclipse. BC is saying yes. The Celebrity Eclipse is the name of a cruise ship. Alan, Symphony of the Seas for Royal Caribbean. That is correct. Caribbean, we got one. MS Southward, says Carol Reed. Serafina, Carnival Horizon. Yes, the Carnival Horizon is the name of a cruise ship. Renaissance of the Seas. I believe that would be the Radiance of the Seas. We'll give you that one. Every one of them. Oasis of the Seas, JC. Yes, Oasis of the Seas. We've got that for Royal Caribbean. Alrighty, moving on. NCL Dawn. Yes, the Dawn. The NCL Dawn. Is it still a current ship? If I looked at the right list, I'd find it a lot quicker. Here it is, NCL Dawn. Celebrity Equinox. Yes, the Equinox. We got it. Liberty of the Seas. Yes. Queen Mary 2 for Cunard. That is correct. Queen Mary 2. The Magic. We've got the Magic already. Solstice. That would be Celebrity Solstice. Correct. That's another one gone. The Disney Magic. That is another one gone. We already have the Wonder. Obviously, you're going to give me one at a time. Oasis of the Seas, we've got already. Let's move on. Navigator of the Seas. We've got the Navigator of the Seas. Ovation of the Seas. That's another one gone. Simply, we have the Disney Fantasy. That's 3 of 4 Disney ships. One left. Legend of the Seas. That was a legend, Carnival Legend, actually. Is there a legend for Royal Caribbean, by the way? This somebody checking here. No, there is not. Moving on. Ovation Symphony, Fantasy. Okay, we got those. Jewel, the Jewel. Who has the Jewel? Would that be a brand known as Carnival? I don't see it. Jewel, Jewel of the Seas. Yes, for Royal Caribbean. I'll give you that one. Fantasy. We've got Fantasy for Disney. Explorer. I think that's Explorer of the Seas for Royal Caribbean. There it goes. We got it now. Norwegian Star. Yes, the Norwegian Star. Diamond Princess. Okay, the princess ships. Here we go. Yep, there's the Diamond Princess. Let's see. MSC Mergenvilia. Mergenvilia, the Mergenvilia. Yep, got it. There it is. Diamond Princess, we've already got it. Explorer, we've got it. The MSC Mergenvilia. Disney Magic, we've got. Dry Dock of the Seas. Adventure of the Seas. Oh, man. Adventure of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. A Norwegian Jade. I've been on the Jade. Norwegian. Yes, there it is. Pacific Princess. The Pacific Princess. There it is. There's another one gone. Ovation of the Seas. We've done already. The NCL Norwegian Sun. There it is. The Splendor. Splendor of the Seas would be my guess. Let me just see. Splendor of the Seas. I don't see it. I don't see Splendor. Am I missing a cruise line? What cruise line are we dealing with, folks? Help me out. Allure of the Seas. Yep, that's Royal Caribbean. Millennium, the Millennium, Celebrity Millennium. That's another one gone. Vision. The Vision. Okay, what cruise line are we dealing with Vision? You gotta help me with the Vision, folks. You gotta help me with the Vision. Infinity. I think that's Celebrity Infinity. Yep, got that one. There we go. Sky, Norwegian Sky, gone. All right. Crystal Symphony. That's a Crystal brand. Oddity of the Seas. We got Apex, Celebrity Apex. We'll take that. The NCL Jewel. There it is. Thank you. There it is. Emily, you got it. Majestic. Something called the Majestic. What brand are we dealing with the Majestic? Someone's got to be a little more specific. Ruby Princess. The Ruby Princess. Here it is. It's gone. Thank you. Epic. The Norwegian Epic. There it is. I've been on that ship. So is Jennifer. Mariner of the Seas. Yes. That's another one for Royal Caribbean. NCL Sky. We are looking at the Sky. NCL Sky. I've done it. We've done a Carnival Panorama. The Carnival Panorama. That is the latest ship to hit the water. And we'll take that answer. Thank you very, very much. Moving on to who's this? Hang on. What's going on here? We have a donation. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the super sticker. $5 super sticker. That is awesome. Love it. We got the Royal Princess, I think. Yep, that's another one gone. Regal Princess. That's another one gone. NCL Star. We are looking for the Star. Have we done it already? Yep, done it already. The Sun, we've done it. Shady Lady, who's that? Diamond Princess, in the news like crazy. Yes, the Scarlet Lady, probably the Scarlet Lady. That would be Virgin Voyages. I'll give you that. Splendor, Carnival Splendor. I would think the Splendor. Is that the one? Yep, there it goes. Crown Princess. Got it. There it goes. Norwegian Breakaway. There's another one gone. Give me the name of every cruise ship from every cruise line. The Star, the Sun, the Bliss, the Norwegian Bliss. There's another one gone. Mariner of the Seas. We've got it already. Liberty of the Seas. I think we've done it. I'm double checking here. Yeah, it's done. Who else? We got Golden. I don't know who Golden is. Golden Princess. I bet you is what you're looking for, isn't it? Yep, got it. There it goes. Let's see. Grand Princess. Yep, that's another one gone. Scarlet Lady. Thank you, Jan. We got it. Breakaway for Norwegian. We've done it already. Norwegian Getaway. There it is. We've got the Getaway. Jorg got that one. Thank you, buddy. The Ruby we've done. The Escape. The NCL Escape. There's another one gone. Anthem of the Seas. That's another one gone. Island Princess. That's a princess ship gone. Another one. Sapphire Princess. I've been on that one with Jennifer. It's gone now. Coral Princess. Yep, there goes another one. Freedom of the Seas. Yep, from Royal Caribbean. Thank you. Anthem, we've done. Carnival Conquest. The Conquest. There goes. Thank you. Magistrate of the Seas. The Magistrate of the Seas. The Judge of the Seas. Yes, the Courts of the Seas. Oh my goodness. Brian, Emerald Princess. It's gone. Thank you. How do you donate? How do you donate to my channel? Well, you can donate on a super chat, which is on the bottom of your typing in thing here, or you can send me a donation through PayPal, my donate button, which I prefer because the fees are much lower. The donate button is on the bottom here or up here, up there on my homepage. You might find the link in my about section. You can do it there. All kinds of ways. Thank you, everybody. Who else is here? The Titanic #2. That's no one on these cruise lines. Not Cunard. Odyssey of the Seas coming. It's coming out. Brilliance of the Seas. Yes, that's another Royal Caribbean ship. Voyager of the Seas. That's another Royal Caribbean. The Ruby we have, the Diamond we have, the Silhouette, the Celebrity Silhouette. That's another one. Empress of the Seas. Yes. Empress. There it is. I got it. It's gone. Adventure of the Seas. We might already have. We've got it already. It's already gone. We've done it. The Queen Elizabeth. No, there is no. Yes, there is. Queen Elizabeth. Thank you. Cunard. Leaves us one Cunard ship to go. Carnival Elation. Yes, the Elation. That's another Carnival ship gone. The NCL Gem. Yep, here it goes. It's gone. Star Princess. Yep, that's another one gone. Thank you. The Disney Dream. That's the last Disney ship. We got the Disney done. Very well done. Adventure of the Seas we've done. Chris, there is a $sign by the chat. That's how you do it. Every ship is named MS. Gotcha. There you go. The Holland America Westerdam. We're not looking for Holland America brand ships in this particular quiz. Don't know why. They just don't have it listed here. Let's continue on. Emerald Princess. We've done it already. Oceania Riviera. We're not asking for Oceania. Diamond Princess we've got. NCLJ we have. Eurodam we don't need. Mazda we don't need. Let's see here. The Gem, Wonder of the Seas, Independence of the Seas. Have we done it? We have not. It's done now. Let's see here. Carnival Vista. I'll take the first one. There it is. Only one guess per text, please. The NCL Pearl. That's another one gone. We're only down to 3 or 4 NCL ships. Let's go here. Rhapsody of the Seas. Yep, that's another Royal Caribbean. Let's see. Coral. Cunard Queen Victoria. Sorry, yeah, Queen Victoria. We've got Cunard done. We've got Virgin done. We've got Disney done now. Well done. I still need MSC, P&O, Royal Caribbean. I need a couple of Norwegian, Celebrity Carnival, and Princess. Who have we got here? Spectrum of the Seas for Royal Caribbean. That's another one gone. Thank you. Norwegian Jewel we have. The Epic we have. The Panorama we have. Mariner we've got. Oosterdam is Holland America. We don't need it. Costa. We don't need Costa. Carnival Glory. Yes, that's another one gone. Carnival Jubilee retired my first cruise. Yeah, we're not looking for the Jubilee now. It's gone. The Seaside. The MSC Seaside. Right there. That's one of those ships right there. Enchantment of the Seas. Yes, that's another Royal Caribbean gone. Not under, no, of the. That's right, not under. They like floating these ships for money. Who else we got here? I'm looking at P&O Iona. The P&O Iona is not yet launched. It's close, but not yet. The Epic we have. Carnival Panorama we have. Carnival Sunshine. That's another one gone. The Pearl we've done. The Royal Princess we've done. Does the Mardi Gras count? Not yet, but soon it will. Carnival Paradise. The Carnival Paradise. We may have done it already. I'm just checking here. Or is it to be done? The Carnival Paradise. Oh, here it is. To be done. It has now been done. Thank you. Norwegian Encore. Norwegian. There it goes. We have 3 Norwegian ships left. Grand Princess we've done. The Gem we've done. The Splendor we've done. I think for Carnival we have Quantum of the Seas. Thank you. Yes, that's another Royal Caribbean ship out the door. The Spirit for NCL. That's another one. 2 left. The 2 ships for Norwegian. One in Hawaii and one that sails out of Los Angeles right now. What are those 2 ships left? What are they called for Norwegian? MSC Harmonia. The Harmonia. Yes, the Harmonia right there for MSC. The Imagination for Carnival. That is correct. The Royal Caribbean, we've done it. Celebrity Edge. There it is. I got 3 left for Celebrity now. Anthem of the Seas, we have done. Tired of America, NCL. Tired of America. Pride of America. Let's just do that one, leaving us 1 ship out of Los Angeles for Norwegian. Vision of the Seas. That's one of the 4 left of one of the 5 left of Royal Caribbean I had. Princess Sky. Princess Sky or Sky Princess. Done it already. The Sunrose. No. Celebrity Flora. No. I don't think so. No, that's not counting, but I will give you that one because that just launched a little while ago. Carol Reed, tap or sit the $sign next to the chat box, usually to the right. People are telling people how to make donations. Thank you, everybody. Harmony of the Seas. Here we go. That leaves me 3 Royal Caribbean ships to go. I don't need Holland America ships. The Majestic, the Majestic Princess. That is 4th to go. 3 left for Princess. Very well done. MSC Divina. The MSC Divina. The Divina. There it is. Got it. Grandeur of the Seas. There it is. 2 to go for Royal Caribbean. Rhapsody. Note we have it. Majesty. There's 1 more to go. 1 left for Royal Caribbean. Starts with the letter S. Chris, thank you for that chat. It's just showing on my screen right there. I appreciate that and all your support. Thank you so much. Explore the Seas we've done. Carnival Dream. I think we got it. Here it is. Carnival Dream. Thank you. Majestic Princess. Nope. I need 3 more princess ships starting with letter C and 2 with the letter S. Sapphire Princess. Sun Princess. There's Sun Princess. Leaves me 2 to go. A letter S and a letter C. Carnival Breeze. Thank you. That's another Carnival ship gone. Let's see here. Caribbean Princess. That is the one with the letter C. Leaves me 1 with the letter S for Princess, and we've got Princess done. Let's see here. Oosterdam, SS Minnow, Pride of America, Independence of the Seas, the Zandam, Dawn Princess. Nope. NCL Joy. That's the last Princess Norwegian ship. Well done, you guys. I've got 3 for Celebrity. They all start. They all have Celebrity, and then it's letter C, letter R, letter S. For Celebrity. Golden Princess? Nope. We've done the NCL. We're all out of there. Uber of the Seas. MC Harmonia we've done. QE2 we've done. The Victory. Carnival Victory. Yep, that's another one. Thank you. NCL Getaway. We've done NCL. The Inspiration for Carnival. There's another one gone. Let's see here. Serenade of the Seas. That's the last Royal Caribbean I needed. We've got Royal done. We've got Royal Caribbean done, Norwegian done, Disney done, Cunard done, Virgin is done. We have 1 ship left for Princess. Starts with the letter S. Something Princess with an S. MSC Splendita. That is correct. That is another one of the MSC ships gone. Carnival Glory is done. Carnival Legend is been done already. Nordic on Empress. No, Carnival Valor. Carnival Valor is done now. Beautiful. Cunard Victoria. Cunard's done. Carol Reed, thank you so much for your sticker. There it is right there. Carol just made a donation to my channel, the super sticker. Thank you, Carol, so much. Love it. Thank you, guys. Who else is going here? Explorer Quantum. We are done with Royal Caribbean. Don't need Crystal. Navigator, no. MS The World. Anthem of the Seas, no. Don't need those. MSC Seaside, we've got. Celebrity Summit. Celebrity, that is one of the 3 I needed. 2 left to go. Celebrity with a cat with a letter C, something C celebrity, and an R, something R celebrity. 2 left. Majesty of the Seas. Okay, NCL done. Euro Imagination, Inspiration. These are Carnival ships. Nope, don't need them. Carnival, Panorama, got it. Sunshine, Carnival, Sunshine, got it. Moving on. Got celebrity for except for 2. What do we got? Triumph of the Seas. No, I've changed its name. Fantasy, we've done Fantasy, Carnival Fantasy. Yeah, no, we haven't. It's done now. Thank you. Silhouette, we've done celebrity for S's. Don't need that. Who else? 168 thumbs ups. Thank you, Jen. The Britannica. Yep. P&O Cruises. I need P&O ships. The Arcadia. That's another one. Let's go here. P&O Victoria. That is, I think we've got it somewhere, but I don't see it here. Let me move on then. Victoria, the MSC landslide. The Marco Polo. Let's see. MSC Planeta. The Divina we've done. Pride of America. MSC Seaview. The Seaview is another MSC ship, correct? Pride of America. Voyager. Pride of America. We got them. All the NCL, all the Norwegians are done. The Celebrity Apex gone. Celebrity Infinity gone. Let's see. Sovereign of the Seas. They're all done. Let's go through. I don't need the Sapphire. I don't need the Silhouette. I need a Princess ship. Hi, Bruce. Just one popping. I'll let you know. TWB will be covering my face. See you Monday. If no sooner, have a great weekend. Thank you, Rob. Take care, buddy. Did you get your covering? Is that what you mean? Post it on Facebook. That would be great. I'd love to see that. Okay. Who else we got? MSC Prezozia. There it is. It's here. We got it. It's gone. Constellation. Nope, not looking for the Constellation. Yes, I am looking for the Constellation. Celebrity Constellation is the second last one I needed. I have one celebrity ship left. Starts with letter R. That's the last one. P&O Arcadia. We've done it. Queen of Brenda. Reflection. Yes, Celebrity Reflection. Celebrity is gone. Disney's gone. Norwegian done. Royal Caribbean is gone. One Princess ship to go. Virgin done. Cunard done. I need MSC, P&O, and I need about 5 Carnival ships. Let's see here. How many are still here? 133 of you are still battling along here. The Horizon for Carnival. Got it already. Let's go. The Solstice. No. Seascape. Reflection. Star Princess. No, it's the Sea Princess for Princess. I'm going to give that one up. Princess is done. Virgin done. Cunard, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Disney, Celebrity, all done. I need Carnival ships. I need MSC cruise ship names, and I need P&O Cruises names. That's all I need now. Let's see here. And no guesses are coming in. I need a Carnival ship named after a statue in the New York Harbor. I need a Carnival ship that is kind of what the Constitution is all about. All of your, your rights and blank, letter F. Let me think a minute. Let me think about some others. A Carnival Triumph. Somebody asked me about the Triumph. I'm giving you the Triumph. Let's see. In MSC, I need some of these Italian named ships for MSC. A super sticker just came in. Oh my goodness, this is the biggest super sticker I've ever seen hit my channel. From Michael, you are too kind. Michael and Diane, thank you so much. Let me show you folks this super sticker here. It is jumping, baby. Look how big this thing is. It is taking up half my screen. $49.99 super sticker from Michael and Diane. Thank you guys so very much. That really is special. Thank you. Here comes some guesses for Carnival. The Carnival Liberty. Yep, named after the statue in New York Harbor. Carnival Fascination. That's another one I needed. Who else? Everyone's getting Liberty now. Thank you guys. Let's see here. Fantasy, we've done. MSC Harmonia, we got. The Freedom, Carnival Freedom. That's another one I needed. Thank you. The P&O or there's Oriana, the Oriana, yeah, Oriana. That is correct. We'll take that. Carnival Liberty. No, we've done it already. The Elation. We've done the Elation. The Freedom. Done it. Just got it. Isn't that the one we just did? Yes, we just did the Freedom. Thank you. In your Constitution, one of your rights and freedoms. Fantasy. We've done. Conquest. Have it already. Liberty Divina. We've done the Divina for MSC. And Musica. Yes, that's another one. We'll take that one. The Musica. Where do you go to see people sing in concert in Italy? It's known as the Something House, downtown any city in Italy and Austria and Switzerland and Germany. What do you call that? The MSC what? We've got Justice. I have no idea. For Carnival, I need ships that start with the letter M, P, S, S, and E. Those are Carnival ships. For MSC, the letter B, F, M, P, O, O, L, and S. And P&O Cruises, I need ships the letter A, V, O, and A. All right. The Opera. Yes, the MSC Opera. You got to go to the Opera in any downtown city in Europe. Yes, the Opera House. Everyone got Opera. Beautiful. There's another thing you see at the Opera. You see the singers and you listen to the musicians in the starts the letter O. Waiting for that one. Carnival Magic, letter M. No, there's another one I need with letter M for Carnival. For the letter P, it's not the Panorama. There's another one, the letter P. We got the Valor just came in. I already have the Valor. The Miracle, there it is, the letter M, Miracle. Thank you. The Orchestra, that is correct. The MSC Orchestra, that's another one out of the way. Let's go. The Posia, the MSC Posia. No, not getting it. No. The Pride, yeah, the Carnival Pride with the letter P. Thank you. The Paradise, no, I need letter S, S, and E. Mardi Gras, the Paradise, and the Pride. The MSC Poesia, we already have it. If we have it, if it's even there. Preosia, we've got it. The Sunrise, nope. What's the question? Name of every cruise ship there is. The Elation, don't need the Elation. It's a letter E though. Sensation, yes, Carnival Sensation. That's one of the letter S's. There's one more with the letter S and one Carnival ship with the letter E that I'm looking for. The Elation is not the one I'm looking for though. There's another one. And then for MSC, the letter B, F, M, L, and S is who I'm looking for. The Elation, not the Elation. The Sensation, not letter S, no. The Ecstasy, yes, the Carnival Ecstasy is the letter E. That leaves me with one Carnival ship, the Carnival with the letter S. And you get this at a bar. You add this to cola or to ginger ale. You add a something with the letter S. What do we call that addition? It's an alcoholic something with a letter S. Spirit, JRS, Jan, you got it. We've just finished Carnival. We're done with Carnival, Celebrity, Disney, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, Princess, Virgin, and Cunard. They're all done. I now am down to the MSC brand, and I'm looking for MSC ships. Letter B. It's one of the biggest ships they've built so far. The letter F. The letter F is the name of a Disney movie from 1940, and one of the most incredible cartoon movies done in the 1940s by Disney with Mickey Mouse. MSCF. What is the name of that ship? Fantasia. Jen, you got it. The MSC Fantasia. There's the MSC with the letter M. And it's magnificent. What is the name of that ship? Big hint for you. When you sing a song, you sing the words. What are the words called in a song? There's the MSCL. The MSC. It's not the MSC lyrics, but it's the. What does that sound like? Anyone got a guess there? The MSC Musica. Thank you. That was close. Fantasia. We've got Magnifica. Thank you. We'll take that one, Stefan. Lyrica, thank you. Flaps down aviation, thank you. And then I've got the MSC Sinfonia, the Sinfonia, Sinfonia, and the MSC Bellissima. That's the big one they just finished. Leaves me with 4 P&O ships. I'm going to give them to you. We're talking about the Azura, the Ventura, the Oceana, and the Aurora. And those are all 126 cruise ships from these particular cruise lines. And you did extremely well, all of you, to say the least. You didn't need very many helping hints from me. Well done. All right, that does that quiz. Let's move on to the next. If you would like, we'll continue on with another quiz. Can you tell me the countries of the world that do have a Dairy Queen? What countries of the world do have a Dairy Queen location? Where can you get a Dairy Queen treat? What countries of the world? Let's find out. Thank you again for these stickers that you guys are putting up on my channel today. Thank you so much for the 3 of you so far. Unbelievable, including the last one that just came in. It's stunning. The $49.99 sticker. Thank you very much. That would be Michael and Diane. Thank you very much. That's one of the highest I've ever seen on this channel. I appreciate it very much. All right, let's move on to countries of the world where you can go to the Dairy Queen. All right, let's talk about it. You remember when your parents used to give you a quarter and they told you to go to the Dairy Queen and get an ice cream? Did that ever happen to you guys when you were kids, that your parents would give you, or you and your sister would get a quarter to split at the Dairy Queen, or the 3 kids? You could go on like a Sunday, sort of like a Saturday afternoon or like a Sunday afternoon. Mom and dad would give you some money to go down to the Dairy Queen and go have a treat for like an hour. Spend an hour at the. Did that ever happen to you? Did you ever wonder why mom and dad would send you to the Dairy Queen with like a quarter to spend a whole hour? Did that ever occur to you what they were doing? You know what it is. They wanted to play Scrabble uninterrupted. You know what it was. Don't fool me. Don't. You're not fooling me with that one. I know what they were doing. They were looking to play Scrabble. They were going to mix up the letters a little bit. That's what's going on. Rebecca, she says Japan has a Dairy Queen. Let me take a look at the list. No, apparently there are no Dairy Queens in Japan, according to this survey right here. JC is saying the United States of America. Yes, that is a given. I'll take that. 174 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, so much. BC is saying Canada has Dairy Queens. Oh, yes, we do. We love those Dairy Queens. What were our parents doing when we went to the Dairy Queen with the 25 cents they gave us? Donna, Mexico, Bruce. Yes, Mexico has Dairy Queens. China, ? Yes, there are Dairy Queens in China. The United Kingdom, Flapsdown Aviation. I don't show Dairy Queen in the United Kingdom. Jennifer and I were trying to remember if there was a Dairy Queen in the Cayman Islands. And I can't put my finger on it that there was definitely a DQ, because that would be the United Kingdom. This list is saying there's no DQs. JRS, Costa Rica. Yes, Costa Rica has DQs. Cheers, by the way. One moment. Taiwan. Nope, I don't show Taiwan. France, ? France. Nope, no Dairy DQs in France. South Korea. Yes, there are DQs in South Korea. Venezuela. Nope, not in Venezuela. Italy, Italia, home of gelato. No DQs in Italy. It could be franchise rules. I don't know why, but I was speculating also. The reason there might not be any in France and Italy could be dairy regulations. I don't know. They want to use ice milk. They can't use ice milk. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Germany. Nope. Another one there. Cayman Islands. No. Stefan saying, I have to leave, Bruce. My phone is dying. Thanks for the entertainment. Thank you, Stefan, for being here today, and enjoy the chocolate in Switzerland. Sean is thinking Singapore. No DQs in Singapore. Bolivia. Nope, none in Bolivia. Cambodia. Yes, in Cambodia, there are Dairy Queens. The Bahamas. Yes, in the Bahamas. The United Arab Emirates, I do not see any on this list. I can't believe it. I'm shocked at that. Guatemala. Yes, in Guatemala, there are Dairy Queens. Oman in the Middle East. Yes. New Zealand for Dairy Queens. No, none in New Zealand. Australia, down under, none. Vietnam. Yes, there are. In Qatar. Yes, in Qatar. Well deserved. You help us get through the difficult time. We especially enjoy the laughter. Not to mention the updates. Michael and Diane, thank you. Thank you again for that awesome sticker. That is incredible. Thank you. Kuwait. Have we done Kuwait yet? We have not. There's a Dairy Queen, at least one in Kuwait, maybe more. Rebecca, laugh out loud, Bruce. Scrabble. Yeah, Mom and Dad wanted to play Scrabble when they gave us a quarter to go spend an hour at the DQ on Saturday afternoon or Sunday. Jan, Saudi Arabia. Yep, Saudi Arabia has Dairy Queens. Ireland, ? Nope. The Bahamas, yes. Korea, we did. Honduras, no, not Honduras. What about Greece? Nope. Norway, no. Sweden, no Dairy Queens in Sweden. Look at the opportunities in front of that company. Bahrain, yes. In Bahrain, absolutely. South Africa, no DQs. The Philippines, yes, there are DQs in the Philippines. Honduras, no. Egypt, yes, there are DQs in Egypt. Panama, yes, there are DQs there. UAE, Jen says they've got them. So this quiz just hasn't been updated to get them in there. Qatar, Indonesia. Yes, Indonesia. We got Indonesia. Trinidad, Tobago, yes. Portugal, no. We're down to 4 countries to go. Brazil, no. I have a country starting with the letter B, a country with the letter G, a country with the letter L, and a country with the letter T. So Russia and Portugal are out. Letter B, G, L, and T for countries with a Dairy Queen. We're talking about an Asian country, another Asian country, African country, and I think a second African country. If I've got my geography correct, Laos is correct for letter L. Germany, Guyana is correct for the letter G. Thailand is correct for the letter T. And the letter B flaps down. Brunei, we got it. That's it for the DQ country guesses. Where can you find a DQ in the world? We got it. All right, let's move on to the next one. Tell me, DQ lovers, since we're here, can you tell me 25 flavors of the Dairy Queen Blizzard? Dairy Queen Blizzard flavors. Do you know them at all? I'd be curious to know how many of you know Dairy Queen Blizzard flavors. There are 25 listed. Tango, chocolate chunk. Well, let's take a look here. Chocolate chunk. Let me take a look here. There's all kinds of them here. I'm getting hungry now. Vanilla. Oh, there's a cop out. Vanilla. I don't show vanilla. I show Oreo though. Yes. Milk's favorite cookie, Oreo. We got the Oreo flavor. They say Kit Kat. Someone's saying there's a Kit Kat Blizzard flavor. Not showing it. Chocolate vanilla by chance. Not showing chocolate vanilla. There's all kinds of chocolate versions, but not chocolate vanilla. Oreo, we got cookie dough. Yep, there's a cookie dough Blizzard. M&M, yeah, there's M&Ms. Smarties, that's M&Ms. Cotton candy. Someone is wondering about cotton candy Blizzard flavors. I'm not showing a cotton candy version here. Score, Butterfinger. Yeah, Butterfinger. We got it. There it is. That's another one gone. Reese's Pieces. Yeah, we got Reese's right here. Snickers. Yep, that's another one. S'mores. I'm not showing s'mores. By the way, with that Oreo, we also have mint Oreo. And we have Oreo cookie jar, Oreo cheese quake, all kinds of Oreo versions of Blizzards. Raspberry fudge. I've got raspberry truffle. I'll say that's close enough. Snickers, we got New York cheesecake. We have strawberry cheese quake. I'll give you that one. Coffee crisp. That's Canada, all right. And it might well be cheesecake. Any other cheesecake varieties here? Let's see here. No other cheesecake that I can see. Pecan. Pecan. No, I don't see pecan. Nerd, score bar, banana split. Banana split. Is there such a thing? Yeah, there's banana split. That is correct. There's a banana split. Cookie dough. We've got score. Rocky Road. Don't see it here listed. It's a coffee. It's a toffee chocolate bar. Toffee chocolate bar. There's all kinds of versions here, but nothing exactly the same. I'll keep looking though. Kit Kat, Rolo, salted caramel, Rocky Road, chocolate fudge. We've got Georgia mud fudge. We'll take that. Chocolate extreme, chocolate covered strawberry, choco cherry love, double fudge cookie dough. Got all kinds of them. Heath bar. Here it is. We got the Heath bar. Yes. Heath and Snickerdoodle. I've got cappuccino Heath. I have Hawaiian banana cream pie, midnight truffle, mocha chip, turtle pecan cluster, and French silk pie. Those are all the flavors. 25 of Dairy Queen Blizzard flavors. Unbelievable numbers and versions and varieties here. Unreal. A marketer's dream. All right. Moving on to the next one, folks. This might be the last one. Is this the last one? This might be the last one for the night. Guys, I want to say again, thank you for being here. Thank you for tolerating this long video. Hope you're having fun. We got some trivia in today. 175 thumbs ups, 5 downs, and a bunch of stickers. Thank you, everybody. All right, here we go. This is your last quiz of the night. Can you name the different Dorito flavors? Your favorite Doritos. Tell me the flavors of Doritos. Let's see how you do. I got 20 Dorito flavors here. 20 different Doritos. Let's see what we got. BC is coming in here with cheese. That's a cop-out, man. That's a cop-out. I mean, that's a cheese. I mean, come on, man. I mean, cheese. Huh? There is a cheese, but it's not just cheese. It's more than that. Let's just keep trying here. Jalapeno, yeah. I think we got something. Yeah, jalapeno and cheddar. See, cheese. There's more than that. Yeah, ranch. Someone's saying there's ranch flavor. Yes, there is. Nacho flavor. Is that a flavor? I don't see just nacho. That's not going to cut it. Jalapeno ranch, Cool Ranch, woot woot. Emily is saying Cool Ranch. Yes, Cool Ranch. Your favorite flavor. This is your chance, folks. Give them to me. Barbecue flaps down as saying there's a barbecue. Well, there's a smoking cheddar barbecue. How about that? Hot taco nachos. I've got a zesty taco. How about I give you zesty instead of hot taco? Spicy nachos. Spicy. Yep, we got spicy nacho. Absolutely. White choco truffle. Is that back to the Dairy Queen one? Because I can't imagine this being, I think, yeah, you got to refresh your computer. You're so far behind us. Cool Ranch, we've got ketchup flavor, nachos, ketchup. I haven't got it. I haven't got a ketchup version. Chili lemon. I'm looking here. Hang on. I've got it. By the way, I've got a nacho cheese in case anyone is saying I said nacho. I said cheese. I'm saying nacho cheese. I'm giving it to you. Something with lemon in it. I'm not seeing anything here. Lemon barbecue. Oh my God, help me, says Chris. Sweet chili heat. Yes, spicy sweet chili. Yes. DQ is close, says Chris. Nacho cheese. Blaze. Blaze. I don't have Blaze. Wait. I've got Blazing Buffalo Ranch. I'll give you that one. Fun Times Original. Cop out. Allows. Okay. Flames. Taco. Cheeseburger. Nacho type nachos. Nothing like that. Butterfinger, we're still in DQ land. Tapatio, is that DQ or nachos? It's pronounced limon. Say it out loud, Bruce. Limon. Limoni. Oh my God. Wrong question, says Flaps. Salsa. Yep, that's a nacho flavor. Wrong quiz, just a bill is saying. Guacamole. Yes, guacamole nachos. There's another flavor. You got about half of them now. Let's see here. I'm looking for another kind of ranch. I'm looking for, oh my gosh, I don't know how to give you that one. I'm looking for another kind of cheese. There's two kinds of cheeses I'm still looking for. I'm looking for something hot and something wild on the nacho front here. Hint of lime, Al Franken. Oh no, limon, spicy sweet chili, Cool Ranch. We've got that already. Flame. Someone is saying flame something. I haven't got anything flame right now. No word flame here. Cool Ranch, cheddar, garlic ranch. Nope. I'm gonna have to give these away if you can't find them. Flaming hot, ghost pepper, Monterey Jack nachos. No, not ghost. No, nothing like that. Flaming hot, cheddar. I've got something here called fiery. It's fiery habanero. Okay. And there's a restaurant chain, has one word, starts with the letter C. It's a fast food place. You could probably find this place at shopping malls, one of these fast food places. Starts with the letter CH. What would the name of their flavor be? Something ranch. Any ideas? I'm giving you hints best I can. Mom and Dad always played Yahtzee. Mom and Dad would give us a quarter, tell us to go to Dairy Queen for at least an hour, and they'd play Yahtzee. Yep, they were picking up something, all right. Oh, they were picking up something. And 9 months later, you had a new baby brother. Oh my, what were they doing when we went to Dairy Queen? Chile's child, Chipotle. It's Chipotle Ranch. That's one of them. I need some cheese nacho type flavors. I wonder if you guys can figure this one out. Salsa Verde. Someone just came in here. Salsa Verde. No. Salsa Verde. Flaming hot. No, I haven't got that. Chipotle Ranch. Thank you. We got it. All right, here we go. 4 cheese, enchilada, blue cheese nachos, sour cream nachos, sizzling picante nacho flavor, hot wings nachos, and wild white nachos. Unbelievable flavors. That does it. Those are the nachos. Let me read them all off for you. We've got spicy sweet chili, fiery habanero, nacho cheese, chipotle ranch, Cool Ranch, jalapeno and cheddar, 4 cheese, enchilada, salsa, blue cheese, sour cream, blazing buffalo ranch, spicy nacho, sizzling picante, guacamole, ranch, hot wings, zesty taco, wild white nacho, and smoking cheddar barbecue. Those are all of the flavors available that I can find on this quiz for Doritos, and we have done it all. I'm just going through the list here. We're done. We've done all 6 quizzes today. You guys have done spectacularly well. And thank you all for your support. 91 of you are still here hanging out. Unbelievable. The loyalty is unreal. Thank you. All your support. Thanks. Picking up those masks and everything else. And the sticker donations. Unbelievable. Thank you very much. Jennifer, thanks you too. All right, guys, stay warm, stay safe, stay healthy. I hope I haven't triggered too much of your junk food eating habits here, but something tells me that someone's hitting the nachos, someone's hitting the DQ, something's doing something, sending someone to the Dairy Queen for an hour. I don't know what's going on out there. I can't speak for my viewers, but thank you. All I know is my mom and dad didn't give me a quarter to go to the DQ for an hour. They just said, go and play somewhere. They got me to leave the house for nothing because I didn't have to do dishes. They said, would you like to do the dishes or would like to go play in the park for a couple hours? Let me think about that. And when I came home, Dad had a smile on his face. What was going on? And he must have been. He used to play with those 2,000-piece puzzles. He must have completed a puzzle or something because he was a pretty happy guy. Mom seemed tired all the time. I don't understand what that was all about. But it's just me. Anyway, thanks everybody for being here and watching today and being part of the show. I really appreciate it. We'll keep you posted on cruise ship news as it keeps happening. And you never know when the next upload is coming because, hey, it's what I do for a living. We'll keep it going. Thanks for being here. Have a pleasant day, Friday, and a pleasant weekend. And we'll talk to you later, everybody. Bye for now from TWB in Creston, British Columbia.